Hello.
Hello.
It is time for D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Do not dick. Have you eaten today, by the way?
Mm,
Want me to get you something?
if you want.
What do you want?
Um, I don't want a sandwich. I don't know. Um,
Well, take your time. Just look on DoorDash and let me know. We're still waiting anyway.
some Popeyes.
Popeyes?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want?
Um, let's see.
Chicken sandwich?
Nah. I'll take the chicken tenders just to be on the safe side.
How many pieces?
I think it's like 5 piece.
Okay. Spicy or regular?
Regular. I can't do spicy.
Okay.
Mardi Gras. Mustard. Probably gonna need 2 of those.
Okay, hold on. Let me. 5-piece handcrafted tenders.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic.
Mm-hmm.
What's blackened? I never
I
had that.
I don't know, and I don't really. I don't
Did I
know.
just burn it?
I guess I don't know.
Okay, one Mardi Gras mustard, and you say you
Two,
want two?
two
Okay.
Mardi Gras mustard.
What's the side?
I guess fries. I don't really eat their sides.
You want the coleslaw instead, or?
I don't eat their sides.
Okay. The thing is, I have to choose one
Then
anyway.
just choose the fries. Then
Okay. Drink?
do they have water as an option?
Uh, not if you do as a combo.
Oh, that's dumb. Um, then Diet Coke.
Okay. You want a small or?
Small.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Hope you enjoyed the chicken. Popeyes is always good.
Where is everybody?
I don't know. I warned them.
Like, what the fuck?
Hello. Hi. Just waiting on Shrine and Rattles now.
Mm. You okay?
Yep. Just cleared my throat.
Mm.
Yo. I'm guessing Rattles is on his way too.
I don't hear anybody.
I think
If
so.
you're talking, Shrine, we can't hear you. Okay.
Hi.
Yo,
Hi.
Reboot Discord. Shrine. Yeah. Also,
Yeah, we. Yeah.
Blaze. Why did you use
Yep.
as much tape as possible?
Because I don't trust USPS.
Good. That's fair. Oh my god,
dang.
you managed to get it open.
Winston, come here.
I'm guessing you just got it open.
She's opening it now while she tries to figure out.
So how's everybody?
I haven't
Doing good.
slept.
Yourself?
You haven't
Oh dear.
slept?
Haven't slept and my throat's sore because I've been in like 6 to 8 hour calls in between 4 to 5 hours of streaming for the past 3 or 4 days.
Jesus.
So I was
Oh
like,
no.
I'm gonna be taking a break after this. That's for sure. Shrine, you're smiling.
Mm.
Why? What is it? Shrine, what is it? Bitch, why aren't you answering? I don't know if you could hear that.
No?
No.
I, oh my god. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I told you. You.
Okay, but you didn't hear it unfortunately. But the second Shrine looked at hers, just immediate loud ass burst of laughter. I gotta get your mod mic set up. Are those the new headphones? Are those the new headphones? Okay. We have had to replace her headphones because they kept freaking out. And Shrine says, sorry for the technical difficulties.
No worries.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Mel a pin that says Dungeon Master since she runs the game that Max is a player in, and also one that says Cleric.
Nice. Did you kill it through Task Manager? Or did you believe in it enough to do it itself? I said, did you believe in it to do it itself? Okay. I had to get a new controller because I finally ran the one I had into the ground and I got the people always kept raving about the ghillie kit that has the electromagnetic joysticks, so it's not in contact, so it can't do any drifting, and it's very nice.
Nice.
This for your Joy-Cons or something, or?
Oh no, this is a controller for the PC for streaming.
Oh, I see.
It can be used for the Switch. It literally has settings for what is it? Windows, Steam Deck, Android, and Mac.
Oh,
I
that's handy.
see.
It also can memorize certain like key patterns that way. So, for example, if there's a combo that you do constantly over and over, you can just have it remember that, hit a button, and it does it for you.
Like Control C or Control V for copy and paste.
Yep. So you could set up, say, a string of Warcraft macros, and you'd never have to think about that combo again.
Nice.
But yeah, it is really nice. How's it going? Shrine? Why can I hear myself? Oh, that's why. I'm a dumbass. Yes, I fed the gremlins.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Again.
Thank God. Okay.
You're gonna want to adjust your sensitivity because you're going out when your voice lowers.
Cool. All right.
Just use the bar. It's fine.
Hang on.
Yeah, Rattles was telling us about how you had that very loud burst of laughter.
Yeah.
It's probably a good idea you weren't in the call because that probably would have peaked it.
Yeah, probably would have.
All right. Was everybody able to log into Foundry okay?
I should be in. Okay, is that better, Rattles?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Shrine is in, I think. I see
Yes, I
you on
am.
the player list. How's everybody else?
Yep.
I'm in, and I can pull up character sheet and everything.
Yep. Same.
All right. All right. So, with everybody in, we should probably get started. So there's a small recap since last time. You guys explored further of Argon Vostol, found out more about the history of what happened here and the tragedy with Lord Argonvost and what happened to him. Uh, Lord Strahd basically invaded this place, and from within, even though it was a siege that lasted a long time, they could have held out for as long as they could have. He used trickery and black magic in order to, under the guise of a helpful mage, trick them into basically destroying themselves from within. And unfortunately, we found out that I am brain farting for a second. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, Era.
Era is not in fact Era, but
Yeah,
a squire named Andre.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
she's a little bitch.
little black lamb. She's calling him a little bit.
I was like, oh yeah, he's the little bitch.
Wow.
We love
But
him.
yeah, he was actually a black sheep named Andre who never made it into the role of a paladin of the Silver Order, but has been chosen nonetheless by the powers that be that protect Barovia to become the Warden of Frost. And in that form, he takes the guise of one of his heroes, which is Lord Era, taking his appearance and personality and acting out the rest of his, I guess, afterlife as him to try and honor and atone for what he did. Afterwards, you guys found out Seraphina's already made her way here, trying to destroy what's left of these ruins, and probably the last vestige of power for Arkenvost. And you're facing her down here in the throne room. And oh yeah, Paul and Kanan got into a big scuffle, a huge fight that led them uh, to the Hells for a meeting between Tiamat, Despotter, Paul, and Kanan, which ended up in a deal in which Kanan and Paul now are technically soul bonded in a way, contractually, until this whole mess is resolved. Or till death, either one.
And
And
we
form
hate
of,
it.
and form of sass Tiamat the entire time.
Yep.
Can't believe you guys got
Fine.
married. You got Gator married, and now you've stolen my man, Kanan. I cannot believe this.
But yes, that's where we are now. So I will take us back into the fight. Let me turn on the music. Might be a bit loud, so don't get jump scared.
You say that.
And we last left off with your turn, I believe, Paul.
Yep. And
All
I'd
finished.
done the magic missile and was
Yes.
done my turn.
Okay, so that's your turn, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Fire Geist's turn over here. Okay, let's see. This Fire Geist is going to go over here. And it's going to try and beat up on Kanan. It's going to try and use Combustion Touch. Go ahead and roll for a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Okay, that's super past it. Okay, so not only do you not get ignited, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that you evaded it well enough to do a counter attack, so you can go ahead and attack it in return. That's a hit. Candy Blast. Nice. Do you want to explain how the attack goes off?
He shoots candy from his hand into its face.
All right. The Fire Geist consumes one, or tries to anyway, as you spawn a giant lollipop inside his mouth. That's actually so large that you burst open his head.
Oh.
And the head of the Fire Geist is like steaming right now as it tries to reform itself using fire, but it gets dealt like a pretty big damage to relative to its health, which is 8. Okay, that's gonna be Fire Geist's turn. Roger, your go.
Roger's just gonna
Wait, but weren't they both restrained because they failed the save like Seraphina did from the flash freeze?
Say that again?
The Geists both failed the dexterity save to avoid fail the save against the flash freeze, so they should have been restrained.
Okay, I gotta turn your volume. Say that again?
I used flash freeze and every single one of them failed, so they should be restrained. How could it have moved up to Kanan?
Let me check. Oh, you're right. This one is restrained.
All 3 of them are.
Okay. Let's see. Did I put a range move on this man? That's fine. Since we already moved past 2 moves, we'll just consider the damage on the Fire Geist going through. Because he didn't do any damage to Kanan anyway. So, moving on. Roger?
Are we keeping that Kanan just to damage this thing with candy?
Yep.
Roger's just gonna... I don't know how I feel about you being able to do that.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I'm sure you did, honey. And he's just gonna... oh, game is paused.
Oh, God. How did I not see that?
I was like, I'm gonna move, and I was like, wait a minute, no, I guess I'm not.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, want to move behind Paul because of course he is. Let's see here.
What's this big circle for again?
That was from
that was part of
delayed blast
the
fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that already went off, so...
Okay.
I'm just leaving it there for flavor because this fire is consuming the whole area.
Just going to leave it there for flavor.
This is fun.
Labor.
Okay, 1 second here.
Sounds like I just woke up, I just had coffee, and now you want me to strategize?
Functionally, yes. It's taking me a sec. Hang on.
Yeah, everyone gets the restraint that the others have ends when it's my turn again. As a no.
Okay, let's see here. In this case, Roger is actually going to come around this way. And his opening volley in this case, if I can hit things properly, there we go.
Hitting things is needed, yes.
Yes, hitting things is needed.
Put it on some.
Really?
Oh.
Amazing.
Do you want to use a luck or?
No, we won't use the luck. Let's go ahead and that's gonna be my turn. Roger can't hit the broadside of a barn. Gives my
Alright.
brain time to strategize.
Kanan, your turn.
Hmm. Let's see.
I just imagine every time Kanan casts Candy Blast, he's just saved some and is chewing on it in between turns.
He's just chewing and blowing bubbles. You know,
Mhm.
But he
gum.
doesn't. But he doesn't like sweet stuff, so he wouldn't be eating candy really.
There are non-sweet
Sour.
candies.
Sour, spicy.
Yeah,
probably
there
be
are
spicy.
non-sweet candies. It looks at the plethora of Vietnamese candies. We got nothing but sour shit over here.
Looks at Mexican candies.
It's all
Yeah, that's
spicy,
what-
yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know where I put them.
You can
Yeah,
choose.
sure.
You see that black circle?
Yeah.
Where do you wanna
what
put 'em?
circle? I don't see a circle.
The only circle I see is the one from Delayed Blast Fireball.
Yeah.
Let me
There
get rid of
was,
that.
There was like
There
a blue circle temporarily on
I didn't.
Kanan.
I didn't see it, but I want to put it right here.
You want to put them there?
Yeah.
Okay. We shall use a token to represent them. We shall use. Let's see. Your wife.
Oh, okay.
Use your wife.
So, are we restrained, or is it?
Are we what?
Are we restrained?
No,
No,
the
it was
enemies
the
are, not
enemies
you.
were.
Oh, hold on. What did you say, Max?
The enemies are, not you.
Okay, then I shall go over here. Oh.
Okay, so this big guardian is gonna sit here and basically become like a turret that whacks people when it gets close to them.
Hey, and my turn.
Okay, nice. This Fire Geist's turn. It's gonna try and do a double attack on Mr. Fallmouth.
Okay.
2 slams. Aya.
Miss.
Aya.
Also miss.
Nice. Yeah, that's gonna be his turn.
Okay.
Fallmouth's turn.
Since it's my turn, the restrained condition is gone from Seraphina and the Geist.
Nice.
I'm going to cast as a 3rd level spell. It's an action, but it's going to be on himself.
protection from energy. Nice.
And
Which
naturally,
damage types do you pick?
I mean, it's gonna be fire. Otherwise, I'm taking double damage. So now I just take neutral damage.
Nice. Nice.
And since that was
Oh,
an
Give me
action,
1 second. My drinks are here. Let me get them.
okay.
This man gonna be drinking during a game?
I'm guessing you got boba tea.
Probably. Oh man, I want milk tea. The shark is at her snack bar,
Having her snacks.
having her snack. I'm assuming she ate dinner and realized, oh hey, there's more.
All right, I'm back with mango smoothie, bitches. Let's go.
Oh, that's different from what I was expecting.
We thought you were getting boba tea.
I did.
Oh, okay.
But it's also hot enough for me to also get mango smoothie on the side. So let's go.
Ah,
Mood.
and that will end my turn since that was an
Good.
action.
Okay. Seraphina's turn. She's gonna use Fire Dance. Okay, so she starts dancing and twirling, creating 2 sources of fire and rapid patterns that leave glowing trails. And in this area, let's see. 120 feet, so she's pretty much gonna choose everybody. Well, technically not Kanan, because he's sort of not within view right now. He's behind a wall. So, it's everybody except for Kanan.
Still don't feel it though.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Everybody except for Kanan do a Wisdom saving throw.
Joy.
Wow.
Oh no.
Wait, we
You are
did
really gonna feel this.
we did get inspiration now. You can use inspiration. You can also add +5 because of my aura.
Yeah, you do have inspo if you want to pop it.
Sure. I don't
Does
remember what
that-
that does.
Because now one is
Lets you
pretty
re-
dire.
it lets you re-roll a save.
Okay, let's do that. I swear, if it would have landed on 1 again.
So Roger has 15, Paul has 24, I have 21.
And Keenan is hiding. Well,
Nice.
just stuck behind something.
All right, so you guys do not become charmed. Good job. Now let's see what she wants to also do.
At least she's down to bonus actions now.
Just gonna move over here. And that's gonna be her turn. Paul, your go.
Fuck if I know. Gator Wife unfortunately has butchered what I was originally gonna do.
I mean, it's a guardian, so it's not like a person. But it does have 20. Wait, let
It
me
does.
see how much health it is.
It doesn't have health.
Creature takes 20 damage on a failed save. Oh, it doesn't have health. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, do whatever you want to it.
This is probably gonna waste a turn, but I want to see if it works anyway. Can he use Charm Person on her?
On Seraphina,
Yes.
you can try.
Uh,
You know what? Yeah, I do want to try.
okay.
How does that work? Oh, okay.
She's immune to charm.
Fuck you! You son of a bitch!
I said you could try. I did not say it would turn out well.
I did say I might wind up wasting a turn, so that's okay.
You know, failure builds character. You try to charm her, and she just flips you off.
He returns it.
I don't think she liked that too much, whatever that was.
Neither did I.
It's
And,
fine.
Anything
fine,
else
her
for your
hazard-
turn, Paul?
Nope, that's it.
All right. This Firegeist. Let's see. Does the Guardian activate if something starts its turn near the Guardian? Let's see.
No, it's where if it moves into space within 10 feet of the Guardian while it's starting a turn.
For the first time on a turn, you must succeed. I see. Okay. This thing is going to move over here. It's kind of try and beat up on Paul.
It does take damage. It does have to roll a dex save though. It's within 10 feet of the Guardian.
That's a fail. So it takes 20?
20
Radiant
radiant
damage?
damage. Yep.
Nice. All right, so that's down 20. And we're going to keep that counter because the Guardian goes away after 60 damage is dealt, so it's got 2 more whacks in it. So it's going to target Paul here, and it's going to try and slam it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a hit. Would you like to Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
Wait,
I
isn't
should
it immune
remind
to
you
fire
that these
though?
are beings that are created of fire.
Ah,
It's immune to fire.
Fuck!
What?
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Okay, so in a weird turn of events, Paul, you get hit pretty hard in the gut, and Kanan, you start to feel damage to your stomach as well.
What?
Remember how
bond
you two are
between
soul
you two.
bonded?
Oh.
Any damage you take, Paul will take. Any damage Paul takes, you take. So both of you take 5 damage.
This is fun.
Okay, and Kanan, if you could please roll for concentration check.
For what?
You took damage.
Yeah, because you're concentrating on Guardian.
That's not a concentration spell.
Really?
No.
Oh wait, it's not. It just It's just.
Why is it giving me
a
the concentration check marker?
I don't know.
I don't know,
Weird.
but it's not
Okay,
a concentration spell.
Let me just remove the concentration mark on you then.
Wait, you
Wait,
just add.
Damn, that shit lasts for 8 hours?
I'm trying to remove the concentration marker, but it's not letting me for some reason. I think there might have been a spell from before that's still considered turned on for some reason. Let me check.
Maybe.
It's a good thing I didn't clear the chat. Oh, I think it was the guidance you were giving before.
Oh, then just end it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There you go. Okay. And yeah.
Wait,
next-
what?
Huh?
Holy shit! I'm sorry, Max.
Are you okay?
Somebody
guess.
shot Trump.
Got Trump. Yep.
What?
Tried to.
Tried
They
to.
nicked his ear.
Oh shit.
Sorry,
Yep.
sorry.
No,
Oh,
you're-
no, don't worry. Strahd had the exact same reaction.
Perfect reaction. Yes.
My heart stopped for a second. I thought somebody was shooting at you or some shit.
No.
That's what
I
Robbie
was
woke
like,
me up with.
shit.
My neighborhood is relatively safe.
Okay,
compared to-
that's good.
It's a black neighborhood, but it's
Okay,
relatively
well, I
safe.
mean, as long as you're okay. I mean,
Yeah,
Trump's whatever.
Yeah, I'm good.
Drone's
Sorry,
whatever.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you're fine. I mean, I don't give a shit about Trump, but you know, you're fine. That's that. That's good mango.
Man,
Anyways,
whoever shot him needs to aim.
Hey,
I know.
At least someone tried.
Yep.
You guys
But,
might want to be careful about that kind of. You guys might want to be careful about saying that kind of thing.
It's a lamb. That's a miss. Nat 1. Since it's a nat 1, I'm gonna say you and Kanan can counter against this guy. Kanan, you can counter with any kind of range move you have, and
Okay.
Paul, you might want to counter with a melee if you have one.
Wait, why do I have to be careful with what I say?
Because if someone, no, like in terms of that, like you're streaming, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone sends a sort of like report or like that, they might have Secret Service on you. So just be careful.
For saying he should have aimed better? Okay. People have
Just
said
say-
way worse things, though.
True.
I'm gonna guiding
Yeah.
bolt the,
Nice. That is a hit.
Nice.
And Paul, would you like to do a melee attack of some kind?
Yeah, let's do sickle cell.
I fucking love that I gave that to you. And that I named it sickle fucking cell.
Okay, no, there's no fucking in there. You just named it sickle cell. You'll have to fix that.
I will rename it right now if I have to. I have the power.
Wait, I'm hitting the dude in front of me, right?
Yes, you're hitting dude in front of you. Technically, since Kanan's guiding bolt hit, I'm gonna count it as you being able to get advantage on this hit too. But it doesn't matter, I guess, since you. But I'm gonna roll with advantage for you just in case it's a nat 20 or something. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's a hit. So cumulatively, you both deal 29 damage to him in total. Nice. That was a very costly miss on his part. Roger, here you go.
Okay. Using a spell that an item gives me, I can cast that at higher levels, yeah?
Using what?
Yeah, using a spell that an item gives me.
Huh.
Can I still...
What item spell are you planning to use?
Well, thinking about using a spell from the Lyre of Building.
Huh.
Oh,
What?
I mean,
the Lyre of Building.
are you gonna
Yep.
make a fucking wall? And you can play the lyre as an action to cast. Huh. Well, there's no rule for this, so I guess it's up to my discretion. You know what? I wanna weigh on the side of fun and say yes.
Okay. There's also a practical reason why I asked this. The hit points of the thing that I'm going to be summoning is determined by that. So,
Okay.
hang on a
You're
second.
gonna make a wall, aren't you?
Oh, no. Mm-mm. Hang on. Oh my god.
Summon Construct.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that is
what
what we're
spell
going
are
to
you
be
planning to
doing.
cast?
We're going to be doing Summon Construct. If I can get this to function. Hold on.
Oh God.
Oh, it's not sure. Okay. Hang on one second. I'm sorry, my throat's giving me some trouble right now. One sec.
Fucking
You're good.
same thing.
I think the safest thing to make it out of would be stone.
Make
Now
it
you
out
guys probably want to make it
stone.
out of straw.
Oh no, yeah, we're gonna make it the goat, that Swedish goat. No.
Oh my god.
Okay, hang on one second. I gotta see something here.
It's fine. Just use one of the fire kites.
Okay. We're going to be casting this if I can figure out how to get it to cast, because it's not giving me options here. Okay, here we go. Are you going
Okay.
to let me cast it?
It's okay. Just tell me what level you want to cast it at.
We're gonna be casting it at 5th level.
5th level. All right.
Yep,
So
and
let
it's-
me. I'm just gonna slap a placeholder onto this.
It's just, you know, the Great Wall.
Oh my god.
Behold.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
A cat construct.
I love it.
You would.
He's
All right.
beautiful.
What's he made of?
Well, Roger is going to, play the lyre, and he's going to say, "We need not fight alone. Let me call a spirit of stone."
Ooh, nice. See, that's flavor. That's what I like.
Flavor.
Okay,
Flavor
so-
mixed.
All right, so this stone spirit will come out. I'm gonna not use the cat because that was just a small joke by me, I guess. But yes, the stone spirit is now summoned, and since you casted it at level 5, how much extra HP is that? Do you know?
That should be, it should be 70 total because it has 40 hit points and plus 15 for each level above 3rd.
All right, so the guy has 70 HP then.
Yep.
Spicy.
I'm insulted. You could have used a miner if you needed a stone cat.
Look, man, we're just summoning stone things right now, okay? You're
Okay.
lucky. You're lucky. It's Roger. You're lucky it's not a fucking boner or something. All right,
Okay.
like.
Where do you want to summon it, by the way? I forgot to ask.
Let's see. I was going to summon it right.
I think it's 300 feet.
Right?
You
Isn't it
drop it.
great?
You drop it on the head of Seraphina.
I was gonna say this space here. You can see where I'm. There we
Here?
go. Yep.
Okay.
And let's see.
And its
Okay.
turn goes immediately after yours.
Yes, it does. Let me see if there's anything else.
Let me add him to the initiative then.
Yes.
It shares the same initiative as Roger. It just goes after him. Per the rules of Summon Construct.
And just to just to be safe, Roger is going to go ahead and summon Force Blade, so he's got it up.
I thought you were already concentrating on it, or am I crazy?
Am I? Am I crazy? Hold on.
Yeah, because
maybe I
you
am.
have the concentration mark
I have
on you still.
Hold on. I could be. Yeah, because it's the only thing. Well, hold on. Yeah, no, that would make sense. Okay, I'm done. That's fine. We'll work with that. Then
Okay.
that's going to be his turn for now, I think.
Okay. What do you want Stone Spirit Man to do?
Let's see. Stone Spirit Man is going to. Let's see.
Oh wait, I should probably give you control of his sheet.
I love that this thing has like a lethargy, where if something is
Yeah,
within 10 feet of
okay.
it.
You can see his stat block, right? Just making sure.
I don't have it up on there. I actually have it up on outside site because it says it uses
okay.
this stat block. So I just pulled up the stat block for what it is.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know what you want to do with him then.
Okay. I think he is going to. Wait, hold on a second. I'm getting. What is this? I think he is going to try to do a slam on Seraphina.
Slam is so popular today.
Yes, it is. Very much
Okay.
so.
Is that a multi-attack or just a regular slam? Because he has 2 multi-attack charges.
We'll do it as multi-attack.
Okay, so you're gonna use up 1 multi-attack charge?
Yes.
Okay. That's a hit on her. Oh wait.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's a hit. Yep. Dealing 5 damage. Next hit.
Ow.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Damn.
But you did deal 5 damage to her.
Yay! I hit her. Let's see here. Check one last thing.
Oh wait, that broke the concentration?
She wasn't continually dancing since you all resisted it, so
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Wait.
so I just removed it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be what he does because the stone lethargy is only if it's in if she starts her turn within the range. Okay.
Okay. Kanan, your turn. Start of the fight, and we already got 2 constructs out right now. Nice. Now
You
we
did
playing
say-
real D&D.
You said bring everything, like a man. Look.
Yep.
You did.
I mean, I did say that, and it is true still.
Paul looks down at his Pokeball.
Candy Blast on that Fire Geist. Yeah, that's a hit. Dealing him 9 damage. Why don't you go ahead and tell me how you kill him?
Bonk him on the head with a lollipop.
Right from behind you, Paul, you see a giant lollipop just get sent out and just bludgeon the fucking Fire Geist so fucking hard that he dissipates.
That new? And he's gonna look over at Kanan.
Oh man, I love this. This is what happens when you give players new spells to play with.
And I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Fire Geist's turn. It's going to try and attack Falmouth again. That's a hit.
I'm going to use reaction to use the bracer to add +2.
Nice. Okay, so that turns into a miss. Second one is a hit, dealing 10 damage.
Okay.
That's going to be its turn. Falmouth, your turn.
Falmouth is going to attack it twice.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, that is a hit.
Okay. And that's the second attack.
Ooh, nice nat 20. Pretty sure that's death. Yep. You slice this thing down the middle, and the icy blade creates a bit of steam as it goes through the creature, and it dissipates into smoke.
Okay. Falmouth is just going to look at Seraphina, and he's just going to just point Oathbinder at her. Blessed are they who stand before, blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
It's big talk coming from a fake paladin holding a fake sword.
Does some real damage though.
She looks over to you, Paul. What did you say?
Check your ears.
She's gonna look at you, Paul, and she's gonna activate something.
Great.
So she starts the orange flames on her hair and body starts turning purple, and she's gonna activate this for her next turn.
Oh no.
Anything else?
No, Falmouth's going to hold where he is.
Okay. Seraphina's turn. Due to Rage of Sweltering Gaia, she's going to be doing 3 actions, and most of them are going to be centered on Mr. Paul over there. So she's going to cast Flame Strike.
Ooh. I see 4 dice that did max damage.
That's a big goal.
Okay, so she lifts up her hand and brings it down, and like from the heavens, a pillar of fire shoots through the roof of Argynvost and impacts right on your location, Paul. And so let's see. Roger, Paul, and Kanan, please make a dex saving throw.
Oh boy.
Roger and Paul do get +5.
Ooh.
Oh! He ain't taking her shit.
Kanan, would you like to pop your inspiration point?
No.
Okay, so you'll just take this?
Don't we still have the charges from the using the hit dice for it? The determination things?
You do still have determination if you'd like to use that as well.
No.
You don't want to use it? Okay, no problem. Paul, due to the nat 20, let's see. You take half damage on this, and Roger, you get a +5, so that's 13, but you're still a little bit short. Do you want to use anything in order to help with this or not?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I will use my inspiration on that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, am I just doing a re-roll or?
Yeah, just a reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
17. Yep.
There we go.
Okay, nice. So you take only half damage as well. Kanan, you're gonna take full damage from this. Let me take a moment to think how this is gonna play out logistically with the soul bond between you and Paul. Let's see. So, calculator save my life. Okay, so that's going to be 19 damage to you, Paul. Let's calculate that right now.
Uh-huh.
Can you reflect that on your HP, or do you want me to do it for you?
Nah, I got it.
Okay. Roger, same damage for you, just 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah. And Kanan, you're going to be eating 37 damage.
Yep.
Okay, which unfortunately is going to be transferred over to your soul bond partner, Paul. So, Paul, you also take 37 damage.
Wait, Paul takes 37 on top of the 19?
Yep.
Well, that's not fair.
And I'm going to just count that as one instance so that it's not constantly back and forth. Because, you know, then it will create a fucking
Loop.
echo effect, and nobody fucking wants that.
It was 37 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Very chonky.
Yep.
Okay, and for the second action, let's see. Hmm. Bulmouth, she's gonna target you for the second action, and she's gonna use heat metal. But she's gonna target the armor you're wearing. So DC 14 con saving throw, please. Nice. Okay, so you resist against that. Let's see. Da-da-da. Nice. Okay, so you don't take the damage. And let's see. Da-da-da. Third action. Let's see. She's going to use Fire Dance again. Okay. Now I believe she has a view of everybody. So everybody, please make a Wisdom saving throw. Okay. So Falmouth succeeded. Damn! What's with the nat 20s today? Okay. So pretty much everybody resists against that. So that's going to be her turn. Paul, your go. Oh, by the way, Mel, your food came.
She's dead, Jim. Dead.
And she also gets a level of exhaustion.
Yep, she already has that.
Yay.
I could use magic missile, but I'm not going to.
Yes.
I'm
Not magic missile.
going to cast action on Falmouth.
Ooh.
I don't actually know what it does at higher spells, if anything, or higher levels.
Can you link it? Or I'll just take a look. Hold on.
Because it doesn't say anything extra, so I'm assuming it just doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it doesn't have a thing for higher levels casting then.
Perfect. That's
Nice.
gonna
We're
go
just
Falmouth.
playing around with extra actions this fucking battle too.
Yep.
This action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, or use object. Alright. Nice. Alright, so Falmouth, for your next turn, you get an extra action.
That's not what I meant to put in there.
It is
Oh.
now.
Looking through my shit. Not what I was asking for.
All right. Anything else, Paul?
No.
Roger.
All right. Well, Roger is going to target Paul here.
Okay.
We're just gonna cast Cure Wounds
Very
Now-
nice.
to patch up my fucking boy.
Now, how does the healing work between us?
Does it also heal
Since
Kanan too?
you are bonded with Kanan, the healing does also reverberate as well.
Nice.
So, you heal Paul for about 25 healing, which Kanan, you get 25 health back as well. Very nice.
Roger's gonna see that Kaden like got help too, and is just like, well, that's gonna be useful.
Yeah, but it works the other way as well.
yeah, but if I gotta heal one of you across the field and I need to with something like this, well, that's doable if I'm close to one of you.
That's fair.
Every curse has a blessing somehow.
Yep. And that is going to be his turn, which
Nice.
means it's the Chonky Boy's turn.
Nice. So Stone Golem or
Yes.
Stone Spirit.
So she is within 10 feet of him,
Yep.
which means that she needs to do a Wisdom saving throw against my spell save.
Which
And,
is how much?
What is my spell save? Shit.
It should say in your spell menu.
Yeah, hang on. 17.
Okay. Ooh, that's high. Ooh, she failed. Okay. So
Beautiful.
Yeah, so she's gonna get lethargy
Yep.
from your ability.
On a failed save, target can't use reactions, and its speed is halved for the start of its next turn.
Fun.
Nice.
Okay. And he is going to go ahead and just hit her with a slam, not the multi-attack, just a slam.
Okay. Ooh, that's a,
Oh.
that's a spicy ass slam. Like 9 damage.
Just one more and it would have been a
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let's see, hit one. We're doing 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level.
What's the spell's level?
The spell's level is 5.
5.
So I just want to make sure we're
Oh, he does more damage?
I'm trying to make sure that he's doing the right
He does
amount here.
the 1d8 and then
It was a
for-
5 and 4. It was a 5 and 4, do another 5 damage, so it should be 14.
Okay. So another 5 damage then.
Well, that's it. That's the hit is the thing, I think. Hold on.
Oh, it's just the hit or to the damage?
Hold on, check.
No,
Your
it's saying
spell-
spells level down.
Hold on.
Your spell attack modifier to hit. So spell attack modifier to hit. One target hit is 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level and bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Okay.
So she takes another 5 damage.
Whoa, okay. That not at 5 HP. Calm down. Okay. Anything else for Mr. Stone Spirit?
Oh, no. He's gonna hang out there for now.
Okay. Kanan, your turn. Ooh, nice. So how much healing would that be with your life bonus?
7.
So an extra 7? Okay,
Yes.
so everybody gets 21 health back. And because the rippling effect happens once between Paul and Kanan, you guys get another 21 health back.
Okay, what was the first number?
It was 21 and then 21 again for you.
Yeah, you get 42 health back.
Okay.
Okay. First thing Falmouth does is bonus action. Valve Enmity on Seraphina. So attacks for the next minute have advantage.
Nice. And you do have an extra action this turn.
Yep. So he's going to move to her. He's going to strike 3 times as a result.
Go ahead. She can't use reactions because of lethargy, so no counters here.
Let's see where it is.
That's a hit.
Let's just see if the advantage lets it do it as a crit. Okay, good thing I had the advantage. So that's 31 there for the first hit. Second hit.
That's a hit as well.
Okay. And for third strike.
That is also a hit. Nice. That's also a big hit. Nice. Okay.
So I would have to. Oh, it didn't do the crit damage, I don't think. So it needs to do. Another 2d6 damage, I guess?
Yep, roll for it.
And then Falmouth is going to spend a 3rd level spell slot for Divine Smite. That's his last 3rd level spell slot. And that is an extra 4d8 radiant damage.
Okay. Nice. She's holding on. It's very little right now, but she's still standing.
So 31, 28, 37, 47. Hang on, I actually need a calculator for this one.
Yeah, I already calculated it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, he's going to end his turn there.
All right, Seraphina's turn. She's looking pretty haggard. She didn't expect to take this much of a beating. You guys have obviously gone stronger since the carnival incident. She may have underestimated you a little bit. She's going to probably at a worser turn for her, she's going to activate Rage of Sweltering Gaia again.
You said something about me being a fake paladin.
Shut up. I'll burn you to ashes. And she's going to cast a very fun spell.
I don't like that.
Aren't they all fun spells?
Oh, she's starting her turn within 10 feet of the boy.
Oh, right. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Forgot about that, boy.
Oh.
17.
Just
Is
hit
that
it.
enough?
Yeah,
Oh.
she just hit it. 'Cause it's
If only you
17,
had silvery barbs.
right?
That's when the rage dice knows. Ugh.
You all right over there?
Yeah, yes. Coughing. All right, so she's gonna first action, gonna try and attack you with a fiery curve blade. I don't know why Paul's still targeted. So ignore that. Paul. But that's gonna be 33. That's a definite hit,
Yeah.
dealing 20 damage.
Okay, and I need to concentrate then because of The damage, which is DC 10.
Nice, you meet it. Okay. And for the second action, let's see. She is going to cast, let's see, Torrent of Fire. So it's going to be a cone in this direction. And
Okay.
you need to roll a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Nice, you meet it. So you pretty much only take half the damage. So half of 17, I believe, is 9. Unless I'm wrong there. But yeah, 9 damage, and you do another concentration check.
Mm-hmm.
And it's DC 10 again.
Nice. Okay. Third and last action, she's just gonna hit you again with the fiery curve blade.
She really likes the nat 19s.
Yeah. I guess she just really likes that number. Dealing 22 damage.
Okay, so that's DC 11 then.
Nice. You do meet the check. All right. And that's going to be her turn. Paul?
Paul is gonna kind of just look at her and see that she's obviously getting worn down. And just out of spite, he's gonna cast the simplest spell he knows.
Oh my god, what is...
Magic missile!
Knew it! Knew it! You're gonna cast Pew Pew, gotcha.
That is your signature at this point.
Yep.
Should have just been called Paul's Magic Missile.
Right.
Fifth level.
Okay.
Nice. So go ahead and roll for all the darts, which let's see. Second level creates one more dart. At
Somebody-
5th level, that's like
Darts.
4 extra darts, isn't it?
It's 7 darts, so it's 14d4.
Yeah.
I love having organic calculators.
All the like you summon like a hail of missiles coming from your directions, and they all come out from your wings, and they all fire like fucking missiles towards the direction of Seraphina, and like in a complete explosion of dust and smoke that gathers up and covers the entire area, she gets entirely just hammered by force damage. So she's pretty injured at this point. She's like actually bleeding onto the ground, and she's a little shaky as she looks at her hands and looks completely bewildered as she asks, like, "Fuck, is this possible?"
Oh, and her speed is halved since she now has exhaustion level 2.
The hell are you folks?
Pretty normal people.
Just adventurers of little import.
I won't fall here. Not to nothing existences like you.
Now, see, here's the thing. The Warden of Frost may not have been who he claimed to be, but he at least stayed true to his mission. You, however, have betrayed it, and so you will meet a traitor's end.
And what mission is that, Paladin? To die? To die to keep this sniveling, festering pile of dung alive. You've seen the people here. You really think they're worth saving? They're worth any of this? For a bunch of people to risk their lives and sacrifice it all for it so that they can draw more singular breaths, just out there murdering one another, spreading hate and ignorance in these lands? If my life is to be given for such a dull, worthless purpose, and her eyes start glowing purple, and you immediately hear a sharp gasp from Era. Master, get away from her now! Now!
I can't move on my turn.
Let me do that right here. And in a sweltering, almost like geyser of power that rises from her that quakes the entire castle, the energies coming forth from her feel almost familiar to what you guys have faced before this, and some echoing words start ringing out in your minds as her entire body becomes consumed in flames. Give me 1 second to find it. Let the flames of Gaia consume my very soul. I give my everything to take down these losers from another land. Come forth, Estia. And her roar echoes out into the chamber, and a bright white light encompasses the room before you guys back away and see Sir Godfrey behind you, as he luckily puts up forth his staff and puts up a barrier around you all to protect you from the explosion. And we're gonna move maps. Give me a sec.
Aw, isn't that nice?
There's no token in this scene with visibility.
Yep, you give me a second.
I thought you said with disability.
No token in this scene with disability.
Now, does my vow of enmity retain on her, or
Sorry, say that again.
does my vow of enmity still linger on her, or no?
Hold on 1 second. You will see. We'll see. Hold on. It's gonna move all the boyos over, including the constructs.
Hell yeah.
Everybody just pops into existence.
So, are you guys able to see the map?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, the fires that bursts out from her engulfs the entire area and explodes the entire roof over, revealing a way more open area to you now from above that's collapsed down. And let me go ahead and show the dragon form to you guys.
It's always dragon.
Yeah, but it is always dragons, indeed.
It is D&D.
Finally realizes dragons exist, is already fucking tired of them.
Okay, apparently it doesn't want me to share it through that way, so let me go ahead and link the picture. One sec. I'll post it in the D&D server.
Rattles, I just saw the
Yep.
GIF you put in. This is fine.
An hour ago.
Because he said the whole room was on fire. This is fine.
There we go. So before you hear the myriad wings flapping in the air as she descends from the skies in her burning glory. A almost avian styled bird dragon that came forth from the abilities of Seraphina, her last card to play, as it were. You can feel the smoldering heat coming off of each and every feather of this creature, as unfortunately for you all, her passive from before still exists.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, I still have my spell on, though.
Fantastic.
Sir Godfrey falls to his knees as he finishes helping you defend against this giant explosion, as he seems haggard at having guarded you completely from the damage, and looks at you all and goes like, "I will assist in whatever ways I can. You must stop this creature from destroying what is left of this place. I will be on standby with supportive magics. Be careful of his fiery blasts."
Of course, we haven't finished business.
And since it's a new map, technically, Kanan and Roger, I'm gonna call it a technicality and allow you guys to replace where you want the Guardian and the Stone Spirit to be.
I was gonna put
Okay. Mel
Stone
wants
Boy,
hers over here,
Stone Boy right here.
right there. Okay, perfect. All right. Now we start the second phase.
So there's my question from earlier still. Since it's still arguably Seraphina, does it count as she still has Vow of Envy on her or no?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and roll for initiative for everybody again. So everybody roll for initiative.
What if I don't wanna?
And how it's gonna work is that Sir Godfrey's gonna get a turn at the end of every round.
Okay. So we're all rolling initiative?
Yes.
Okay. Me and my gay ass dice.
All right, nice rolls, gang. All right. So, Hestia is going to get her first turn. And she's going to activate. Well, actually, no. She starts her turn near the Stone Guardian, right? So she has to do a Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
All right.
She
I
failed.
believe that's one under, so she doesn't meet it. So her movement is halved. And also, she can't do reactions. She's gonna go ahead and try and get rid of this stone spirit that's been annoying her, though. So she's gonna do 3 attacks: a horn, a tail, and a wing.
Oh boy.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yes. Dealing 6 damage to the stone spirit. Tail now. Hit.
Oof.
Dealing 6 damage. And wing. That's a miss.
Okay.
Okay. And that's gonna be her turn.
That should have the boy at 58. Okay.
Roger, your turn.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hang on. I'm checking 2 different things and weighing my options here. Oh my god. Yeah.
You know, since your oath bow technically functions similar to Formless Vow of Enmity, if you use that, you get advantage on attack rolls if you declare your target with the bow.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I do know. Okay. I think... wait a minute. I'm weighing my options. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Well... I will be dropping concentration.
Ooh.
But them ads.
Eye bite.
I bite.
Did you see
Your
Cole?
eyes become an inky void imbued with dread power. Oh no, you're becoming the mirror version of yourself. One creature of your choice within 60 feet you can see must succeed on wisdom saving throw or be affected by one of the following effects. Oh dear. Okay. Let me go ahead and roll for a wisdom saving throw then.
Yeah. I am going to move so that she is within range because...
That's a fail. Oh no.
Okay,
Okay, so which affliction do you want to throw on her?
I think we're going to go with sickened.
Panicked?
Well, I was
No,
going
he
to go
said
with
sickened.
sickened.
Oh,
Because-
sickened. Okay, I thought you said second.
No,
Okay.
no, sickened. Because I was like, I don't know. She could be immune to frightened. I don't know. And I was like, sickened is one I
Yeah,
think
that-
would work best.
That's smart. Okay. So at the end of each of her turns, she can try to resist it with a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
He's just going to be like, our paladin might have his smite, but for me, it's eye bite.
You said that with the same cadence as like one of those old commercials.
Oh my god, you did!
For me,
Oh.
it's Nintendo.
Oh my god!
Nice.
This is
Okay.
Roger
So
here advertising for eye bite. No.
I need to take a note of this because iBite sounds like a pretty good product name for in D&D world. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, that is going
Okay.
to be it for my turn.
Paul, your turn.
Oh wait.
Oh,
Stone boy.
Oh, it's Stone Boy. That's right. Fucking forgot about it. Let me add him to the initiative.
Rocky needs to go next.
Trying.
Is
Yes.
that his name now? Rocky?
Yeah,
I don't-
Rocky.
I don't know if you've looked in Mel's chat, but if
I have
not,
not. I was just opening it because it occurred to me.
Carb goes, "Oh my god, Roger is real."
Roger is real.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It's because I was talking to them about D&D when they were asking.
Stone Spirit's turn. What would you like him to do?
All right. He's going to use his other multi-attack charge.
Okay. So that's gonna be the last one. No more
Yep.
multi-attacks for this man.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 slams.
Yep.
Oh no, wait, no. It's half equal to half of this spell's level, rounded down. So you cast it at level 5, so that's gonna be. Is it still 2?
It's still 2.
Okay.
Okay, just making sure. That's a miss on
Damn.
Hestia. And second, that's also a miss.
God damn it.
This poor little stone man just trying to swing at this giant floating dragon and just failing.
Rocky, you failed me this day.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's going to be it.
Paul, your turn.
Paul's gonna pull a Monster Hunter.
Oh god.
I'm afraid about what that means.
He's gonna use Dragon Rider.
Oh, no.
He got wings now.
Yeehaw,
Damn.
rodeo.
Giving yourself an advantage in combat against enormous foes. You gain the following benefits. During your movement, you can try to enter the space of a creature. Okay, so you're gonna move into her space.
Yep, and it treats it as though I'm riding on the dragon.
Okay, you have to do either an athletics or an acrobatics opposed by her acrobatics.
Oh no.
Which one would you like to do?
Acrobatics.
Okay, so it's your acrobatics versus her acrobatics.
Yeah.
Would this be considered an ability check for her?
Oh, you're right.
It gets disadvantage.
It is. So because of lethargy,
Oh no,
she-
that's from
These are sickened.
eyebite.
From
that's what,
sickened.
oh right, I bite. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here. It's
Yeah.
me.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, so that's with disadvantage for her then. Okay. So you gotta go ahead and roll yours first, Paul, and she'll roll hers.
So it's the actual acrobatics check, right?
Yeah, acrobatics check for you, since that's what you chose.
You said
15.
bring
So
everything.
she has to beat a 15 on a disadvantage. Let's see. So that's the first roll. Disadvantage, so second roll.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ah!
Unfortunately, she did manage to pass. Oh, by the way, you want to get closer because you're attempting to get into her zone.
Yeah, so now he lands in a space next to her.
Yeah,
I'll go up
unharmed.
Next to Stone Boy.
Okay. You attempt to mount her, but unfortunately her rage and heat is too much and she throws you off of her.
he just goes rolling across the ground, and it's like, all right, well, that didn't go as I had planned.
All right. Anything else?
That's gonna be it.
Mr. Kanan Elicris, your turn. Ooh, guiding bolt, nice. That is a straight up hit. Very nice. Dealing 14 radiant damage to her. And also the next hit on her gets advantage. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay. Falmouth, your turn.
Okay, Falmouth is rushing in to strike at her, and he still has advantage from Vow of Emitting.
Yep. That is a hit. Very nice.
Okay, I'm going to use a second level spell slot for the radiant damage. Crap. Trying to
Go ahead.
for the radiant damage, so it's 2d8. No, it's 3d8. Sorry.
Yep. Go ahead.
And then second hit is going to be
Carb says
And let's see
that
if I
Kanan
can crit.
Alcarith is a badass name, by the way.
Kanan Alvarez. It's not Alvarez.
No,
It's
no, no,
Alec-
no, Alicris, sorry.
Yeah. I was like,
My brain just totally mispronounced that. But
Yes.
Carb says it's a badass name.
and
The
then
Spanish
I'll do another
reflection of Kanan.
I'll do another divine smite with another second level spell slot, so another 3d8 radiant damage.
Ooh. Okay. Nice.
So 33, 49.
Okay. I got it calculated.
Okay.
Okay. And that it for your turn?
Yeah, he's gonna hold here.
Okay. End of the round. Sir Godfrey Gwillem is going to get a turn in. So let us see what he can do. Okay. Roger, he's
Mhm.
gonna use magic weapon on you.
Okay.
Okay. So which weapon do you want him to enchant?
Hold on a second. Non-magical weapon. All right. Is Tongue Lasher considered to be magical or not?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah, so see, it says magic rapier. Do I have a non-magical weapon?
You have your rapier +1.
No, that's
Wait,
also
+1 makes it magical.
Yeah,
Oh, the +1 makes it magical. What?
I
Yes.
got a dagger.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much only the dagger.
Yeah,
What do you have?
a knife.
Okay. So you want him to enchant the dagger?
Yep, we'll enchant the dagger.
Okay. Then he's going to go over, use a bonus action for a special move. Kanan, he's going over to you, and he's going to enchant your next attack. So whatever next attack you do is going to have a blinding smite that follows after it. And this counts for magic attacks as well. So this is a little bit different than how smite usually works.
Okay.
Okay, and that's going to be his turn. Hestia's turn. She's going to start blasting.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
She's going to use her breath weapon here.
That's fun.
Aimed at Falmouth and Paul. And both of you, please make dex saving throws.
Cool.
So Falmouth, you take half, and Paul, unfortunately, you're going to take the full brunt of this, unless you want to use determination dice to try and boost it up a bit.
Currently, he's at 14, just as a note, because of the
Oh,
aura.
right, forgot the +5 from Paladin thing.
Mhm.
Right. All right.
Yep.
So you pass. So you also take half. So handy dandy calculator, save my life here.
43.
43. Okay.
Or wait. No, I'm a dumbass.
No, 38.
38.
Yeah. So both you and Kanan take 38 damage. Paul.
Yay.
Nice. Okay. And that is going to be her turn for now.
Oh, she needs to do a check for
Oh,
if she's still
right.
sickened.
And it's at a disadvantage.
And it's at a disadvantage. I just realized that.
Oh, it's a really good thing it was a disadvantage because she would have cut in that 20. Holy shit. 20. I think that's a pass,
Shit.
unfortunately, right?
Yeah, that's gonna pass.
So she's no longer sickened.
And she can't be targeted with eye bite again.
Yeah, I mean it wouldn't matter anyway. I don't have another 6th level slot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Roger, your turn.
All right. Well, that's gonna change things up a little bit.
For mercy, she can't use her breath weapon again.
Yep.
Let's see here. Well, it's not gonna be a whole hell of a lot, but Roger is going to do Healing Word on Falmouth. And we're gonna do that at 3rd level.
Nice. So Falmouth, you get 13 health back.
Yep, already done.
Okay,
Thank you,
that
Roger.
means gotta do something. Let's see that. Oh shit! Hold on a second. I can also. So that. Oh wait, that didn't take up my 1st level spell slot. What am I talking about? Roger is also not target. Damn it. There we go. Roger is going to move within touch distance. As it occurs to me that Healing Word is a bonus action.
Oh.
And we're just gonna
Cure wounds.
yeah, we're just gonna top that boy up a little bit.
So that's going to be
Like-
7 health back, Falmouth.
It ain't much, but it's something, damn it. And
It's appreciated.
that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Stone Spirit's turn.
Slam.
It's a slam.
It's like a fucking Pokemon
Yeah,
battle. Just slam, slam,
Slam,
slam.
slam, and welcome to the jam.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, it's a hit.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
Dealing 7.
Wait, add 5, so it's 12.
Oh, right. There you
You're
go.
at the spells
12.
level.
Okay. Okay. Anything else for us, Mr. Stone Spirit Man?
No. He's just gonna hang out there. He's got 2
Oh.
jobs.
You might want to disengage next turn, Roger.
Yeah.
thing with the Dragon Rider? Is that only once per battle or like rest
It doesn't
or
say.
something?
It doesn't say
Let
anything
me
about that.
check. Dragon Rider feature during move. No, it's kind of it doesn't say it's once per turn. It says you can do it every once your turns.
He gonna try it again.
Okay.
Rocky's
Acrobatic
name is
again?
changing
Rocky's name is changing.
to Denny's because Harb said the Grand Slam from Denny's, and that's too good. I have to use it.
Nice.
Oh,
Danny's
Lord.
the rock spirit. Okay.
I'm Denny the Rock Spirit.
Not gonna take you out behind the Denny's. Gonna take you out with
The
the
Denny's.
Okay. So, would you like to do an acrobatics check again, Paul?
Yeah. God damn it!
Okay. So she has to beat a 9.
I mean,
If she
And she
fails
doesn't
this, I'm
have
gonna laugh my
disadvantage
ass off.
anymore.
you do have determination and stuff if need be.
That's
Yep,
not gonna be
you can
enough
try and
though.
determinate your way through it.
Sure, just for shits and giggles.
So use 2 of your hit die.
So 2d6.
2d6.
Oh my god. It actually worked. Okay. So you climb on top of her and successfully, without getting thrown off this time, clinging onto her feathers for dear life. And let's see what bonuses you get now because of the Dragon Rider thing. You are considered riding it. Yeah. While you're riding the creature, if it moves, you move with it. You have advantage on your first melee attack on the creature during each of your turns, and the creature's attacks against a rider are made with disadvantage. Okay. And it can try and dislodge you by using one of his actions to contest acrobatics again. Or strength, whichever you prefer. And if it wins, you are flung off the creature and land on your feet unharmed nearby. Okay, got it. Okay. Anything else? Since that was technically a part of your movement?
Oh wait, it's movement. It's not action.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can still take an action.
Oh no!
Paul's gonna cast action on Fall Myth.
You're going to cast action on Fall Myth? Okay.
Yep.
It's like using Dancer and Fire Emblem right now. So Fall Myth, you get a second action.
I'll take it.
Okay.
That's it.
Anything else? Mr. Alecris, your turn. As a reminder, with Sir Godfrey's blessing, any attack you get off now will also follow up with a blinding smite on the target. Would you like to use your inspo or determination roll to try and boost it up a bit?
No.
Okay. So you'll hold on to the blessing for now. The guiding bolt unfortunately misses.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Falmouth, your turn.
Okay. Falmouth is going to strike 3 times with Oathbinder.
Yep. Go ahead. That one is unfortunately a miss.
Advantage.
Oh, right. That
That's
one's also a
bonus.
miss.
Okay, second strike.
Go ahead. I believe it's also made with advantage, right? Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
That's a hit. Dealing
Okay, I'm going to
36.
I'm going to
Nice.
spend another second level spell slot for Divine Smite, so that's 3d8. That's another 16 radiant damage, and then for the third attack,
That is a hit. Nice.
and then a first level spell slot for Divine Smite, so that's 2d8.
Go ahead.
38 plus 52 is 90 damage.
Yep. Calculated it. You're good.
Almost going to end his turn there.
Okay. Sir Godfrey gets another move. He is going to, let's see. Hmm. I think at this point he's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on everybody,
Oh.
healing
Nice.
everybody for 20 health.
Nice.
And since you guys are soul bonded, Kanan and Paul, you guys get another 20 health on top of the initial 20.
So you guys get 40 health.
So Paul gets back 40.
Yeah. You good, Rattles?
Yeah, he's giving the shark some food.
Oh, okay.
She was out looking for some food.
She was skulking.
Yep.
He can also just press the ×2 button, and he can also just press the ×2 button after clicking on his icon, and it'll do the healing for 40 damage on its own.
So what's happening?
You got 40 health back.
Cool. Blaze, what were you saying?
You heal 40 damage.
Okay, well, I'm already at full health.
Okay. Now,
I was saying the same
after
thing.
that, Sir Godfrey's gonna
Yeah.
end his turn. Hestia is gonna fly straight up further into the air, like about 15 feet. And she's gonna start casting. Let's see.
So if she's going out of my attack range, does that mean I get a reaction on her since she's flying up?
You can try, yeah. Go ahead.
Would that mean that Denny also gets an attack? I don't know
Yeah.
if this. Okay.
Yeah, you can try
Yeah.
to slam.
Yeah, try to slam.
Okay, so that's
Range
another
slam.
32 damage that she takes.
Okay. Slam. Unfortunately, Slam did not succeed.
Oh
Okay,
no.
he tried his best.
Yeah. Due to the damage, though, she is now within threshold to activate her thing.
I don't like that.
Of course.
So she's gonna start casting first action Solitary Fireball.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, so she starts charging up another giant fireball from her fingertips, and she points it in the direction of let's see. How much range is this? Da-da-da.
150 feet.
150. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna target everybody.
Wait, it only targets one creature.
One creature. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're right. 150 feet is just the distance. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So she's gonna target Falmouth.
Okay. That's Dex.
Dex saving throw.
Um,
Would you like a
I'm going to
determination
use-
roll that?
yes, I would.
Okay, go ahead.
So 21.
Nice. So you do meet the check. So you take half. So that's gonna be 10 damage. Nice. And let's see what else she has.
Oh, she started her turn within the boys' field, didn't she?
Oh, you're right.
Lethargy.
So let me go ahead. So let me do a wisdom saving throw. That is a fail. Okay,
So
Yeah.
she has lethargy, so she's had movement and she doesn't have reactions.
yeah, but she only
Yep.
flew up like 15 feet in the air so far, so I think we're still good on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. She's gonna use for a second move bouncing fireball.
Oh, good.
Bouncing fireball.
So she summons up another fireball. This time it streaks with different bits of energy as she points it and from the air from above down towards you guys. And the fireball starts leaping around like crazy, exploding where it goes. And everybody please make a deck saving throw. And I'm going to have to do it for Mr. Stone Spirit Man too and Sir Godfrey,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Did she just functionally do a
I'm just going to use an inspiration point to reroll.
did she just functionally do a flaming bouncy ball?
Basically.
Yo!
Hey, nice nat 20. Mr. Kanan, would you like to use your inspo?
No.
Okay. And Falmouth, did you do your reroll? Okay, you did. I see it.
Yes.
All right.
19.
Mr. Roger, you're technically riding on top of her, so you're not affected
give me
by
pause.
this.
Wrong one.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Paul.
But Paul would be affected by any damage Kanan takes.
Yeah, unfortunately. So this is going to be 32 damage to Kanan, which is then reflected onto you, Paul.
Okay.
Thank God it's not double.
Yeah.
If you'd both been hit, it would have been double. For me, what would it?
you passed automatically.
Okay.
So you take 16.
Okay,
You take
16.
16.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure.
And did 19 pass or no? Max?
Say that again? I couldn't hear you.
Did 19 pass or no?
19 passed. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay, nice. And let's see. Da-da. Third action. She's gonna try and throw Paul off.
Oh,
So,
also, did the stone boy pass?
Oh right, them. Goddamn, I keep forgetting about the extra.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't-
Everybody forgets Denny's exists until they want
Yep.
delivery.
Mr. Stone Spirit fails, unfortunately, so he's gonna take a 32.
Okay. All right. Well, he's still standing. Cause
Barely.
yeah.
Sir Godfrey. Let me check. That's a pass. Okay.
That's a rat.
So he only
That's a
takes
rat.
16.
I was gonna say, what's his charisma modifier since he's also a paladin?
And last action. Yeah, he's gonna try and chuck Paul off.
So what we do, acrobatics? Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do acrobatics.
And Dragon Bitch has disadvantage, yes?
On ability checks, yeah. Thanks to
Paul,
Mr.
why?
Stone. Yeah, Stone Lethargy gives her disadvantage, right? Oh wait, no, that was part of Eye Bite.
Yeah, no, that's eye bite. With
so she did-
lethargy is just can't use reactions and speed is halved.
Okay, so she doesn't get disadvantage, unfortunately, for Paul. So she has to roll very badly on this. So let's see. Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so she tries to fling you off, but with strong determination and also stubbornness, you grip onto her feathers even tighter. And that's going to be 3 of her actions, so she's going to end her turn in the air.
It's
Roger?
your turn, fuck Roger. What would you like to do? All right. Well, she's how high up is she?
She's
15
like 15 feet up from the ground.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, Roger is going to target her, and he is going to try. to cast Power Word Pain.
Ooh. Okay. So con saving throw, right?
Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, con saving throw.
Oh, well, first the damage just goes off apparently because it hit. So it's just straight off 21 damage. Nice.
21 damage, yep.
Or so 24. Oh wait, no, 21. Yeah. And at the start of each of its turn, it has to make a con saving throw or do it or take it again. I see.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna look at her and just be like, wind, ice, earth, or flame, none of you can withstand pain.
She hears you say that, sees your face, and she again, even in Hestia
That's
form,
right,
looks
she
upon
hates
you
you.
with a look of searing hatred and resentment that you don't know why, but you can tell already that it comes from a deep well of just pain. And she's going to activate Rage of Sweltering Gaia again for her next turn.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, we got one more thing, so we're gonna try to assist our boy here at least a little bit.
Nice. So Fulma, you get back 10 health.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Much
trying.
appreciated. And it's appreciated.
And that is going to be. Oh, hold on. One question. Passing
Yeah.
something to somebody is an action, yeah?
Oh, sorry, say that again.
Passing something to somebody is an action?
I'm gonna count it as a bonus action.
Okay, alright. Well, I've already used my bonus action for this round, so alright. So that's going to be my turn.
Okay, Mr. Soul Spirit's turn. I'm surprised he's still standing.
Let's
Denny's.
see. He
Denny's.
can't.
Sorry, that's right. I should call by his name, Denny's.
Denny's, yeah. Denny. Let's see. He can't really. I don't think he can hit within that distance.
No, unless he can try and flail like Magikarp, but
Nah, move him over in front of Roger, like that space next to Roger and Falmouth.
here.
Okay. Also, have we been counting the Spirit Guardian?
It can't do anything until it ends a turn within 10 feet of the Spirit Guardian.
Yeah, it's like a turret.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
remember. I didn't remember the range on it. Okay, and that's gonna be his turn.
Paul, your turn.
Carb just goes the S silent.
Question.
Yeah.
Can Paul use benign transposition to put Falmouth on the dragon instead of him?
Technically, I think that works because you swap places with someone, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I think it's what. What's the range of benign transposition?
Up to 30 feet.
God, we're just
15 feet off the ground, and yeah, he's near enough. I'd say
We-
that works.
busting out everything for this one. Like,
Yeah. So he gonna do that.
Okay, so benign transposition activates. Paul and Falmouth, you guys switch places.
Try not to fall off.
No promises.
And that's gonna be it.
Mr. Alacris, your turn. Oh shit, Nat 20 guiding bolt with the Thomas! With the fucking Groucho Marx glasses. Okay. That's a critical hit, dealing 29 to Hestia. Very nice. And due to the blessing from Sir Godfrey, he's gonna follow up with your attack with a blinding smite. Ayah.
We don't know, Barb, but we just accept it.
Why the fuck is Thomas the Tank Engine here?
We must accept our Lord and Savior, Thomas the Tank Engine.
All right, so he follows up with a divine smite of blinding power from his staff, and Hestia takes an additional 20 damage of radiant, and she has to do a con saving throw or be blinded. So
We're really saying fuck this bitch.
yeah,
Yep.
I mean, to be fair,
Damn it.
after what she did. So unfortunately, that is a pass. So he is not, she is not blinded,
Success.
but the damage still goes through. Okay. Anything else, Mr. Kanan?
Nope.
Okay. Falmouth, your turn. You are on its back now.
Okay.
And now you got
Yep.
advantage.
I had an advantage anyway because I had Vow of Enmity. It's still up for like another 6 turns after this
Yeah.
one.
Plus, you also technically already have advantage from guiding bolt. It just advantages everywhere. On everything.
Yes. So, first hit. Let's see if I can get a nat 20 on that.
Nice.
No.
That's a hit.
Burning another spell slot. So that's 2d8.
Carb.
Okay, so that's another 9, and then second hit.
Nice, nice, nice. Nice. That is also a hit.
And
With
Another
one
spell
foul
slot for another
blow, you
smite.
stab Era into the base of her spine, and you, with a bird's cry bellowing throughout the land, you, like a flaming meteor, come down with her body slamming down onto the ground. And the forceful impact is great enough to knock you all off your feet, including Sir Godfrey.
Fuck.
What? You think I can do something about that?
When her health hits 0, you see a little tiny flaming feather falling from the sky. And she's going to activate her last feature, which gives her 150 health back on death.
oh, god damn it!
I'm sorry. Did this bitch just Phoenix down?
Her eyes shoot open, and she grabs you with her arm, taking you off her back, Falmouth, and she starts gripping hard. And I'm gonna need you to start. So this is gonna be like an endurance battle. She's going to do big O strength checks, and you're going to do con checks at each interval, and that's going to half the damage that you take here. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
I don't
go
exactly have
ahead
much
and
health
roll
left.
for a con saving throw. Nice. And she's going to roll for an ability check for strength. Okay. Success. So you go ahead and roll for 3d8, but half the damage.
Does she still have disadvantage from eye bite, or is that already
No,
passed?
no, I bite pass.
Wore off.
Okay.
Yeah.
However, next turn she does
Yeah.
have to do a con save.
Yeah. So you take 11 damage, Falmouth, as she grips you harder and says, I won't lose. Die, puny lizard.
Her attacks are all
Dragon,
with
not
disadvantage.
lizard. I don't do
Say
that
that
tongue
again?
thing.
All of her attacks against him are with disadvantage.
What?
Ooh.
Because
What?
he's got Dragon Rider.
Oh, right.
I love how
Okay.
the music cut out right at that point.
Well, for that one, I want to count it as no, because that's technically your passive bonus, not his.
What? I'm right here. You don't have to yell. God.
Okay. And she's gonna do it again. So Kanan, or sorry, Falmouth, please roll another con saving throw.
Uh-huh. I don't like that.
Closer and closer this time. She still fails to get you, but you still have the damage from this. So just roll 3d8 and half it. You
7.
see Era's sword starts trying to freeze over the fist in order to make her let go. But you see that his efforts end up causing her ire to grow even more as she sees what she considers to be the fake Frost Warden. And with a single gesture, she goes over, grabs hold of the sword, and starts squeezing onto it till you start hearing it crack.
Wow.
Wait, you can't sunder in a weapon that's held, though.
Now, roll another con saving throw, and she'll roll another strength.
Why did the music stop?
She fails again, so take another 3d8, but half of it. You see that the cracking sounds start echoing out more as you feel Era's presence weakening as you are then taken to another planescape. Give me one moment. We're going to go to a familiar setting from way back in the previous sessions. Give me one moment.
Oh shit.
These bitches really don't like staying on this plane. I can only remember like 2 locations from very early on. This could literally be anything. I don't like that name.
It's the name. I didn't see it.
Beneath the ice.
Oh.
And I see nothing.
I'm
It's
going to
coming
spawn
right
in
up.
your tokens just for the camera. Give me a sec.
And this is happening. Our characters are unaware this is happening. This is just him.
Yeah, this is just him.
Okay, just making sure.
This is a pretty map.
Yep.
This is Fallen with Soulscape. Well, Fallen within Eras.
You see Era standing there in the snowy landscape again. This time you see both vestiges of who he is. Master, I thank you for making a contract with me, for being a virtuous soul above all others.
Your work isn't done.
He rubs the back of his head. The lamb version does. I practice these lines in the mirror all the time, and when it comes to the big moment, I kind of start fluffing it. Big heroic sacrifices are part of the job, right? Unfortunately, Hestia has one nasty trick up her sleeve, and I fear if I don't do this, she will use it. If she does, this place and all your companions will be razed to the ground. But if I activate Yexar Khan one last time, I could freeze her in place and take her with me.
You know, you said that you weren't sure if Era had looked upon you with shame at himself or of you. I think it was of himself, and I think that seeing what you are doing and have done in his name, he would be proud of you.
You see the Era form speaks, then he says, He was a noble figure. No one took charge of more duties than him, and no one took on more burdens than he did in his soul. And then the lamb form speaks. But in the end, that's all that I know. I'm not him. I just go by assumptions of what I see. Just an actor playing a very, very sloppy role. He starts looking down at the ice beneath, seeing the shadowy figure that's there. Even the Warden of Frostbrool knows I'm a faker.
You were named that position for a reason. In his place.
I'm afraid I'm not as strong as the others.
Strength takes many forms. Strength manifests in the way you respond to hardship and things that are thrown at you. And despite everything, you still rose to the challenge. That takes its own strength.
You see, he starts breaking a little bit as you hear his voice crack. I don't know what to do then. My powers are too limited to help you. The only thing I can think of is just to destroy what's left of me and preserve your heroism, you and your companions.
And there's
And you
no possibility of gaining any of that other strength, that other untapped abilities that Seraphina was able to grant to Morgan. You are the Warden of Frost. You were named the Warden of Frost on Era's death, and again by Sir Godfrey.
you see the lamb form speaks and the arrow form starts fading a bit as he says, I don't know. I'm just going to let you and Sir Godfrey's expectations down. Coming to Arkenvoss was the most I could think of. After that, his voice falters. To be honest, I didn't expect to keep going after that. Nevertheless, to see Sir Godfrey spare me.
Why do you think he did spare you? Not just because I and the others spoke on your behalf.
Maybe he just took pity on me.
I don't think so. You said he yourself that he was Era's mentor, did you not?
All of our mentors.
Then might not the fact that he spared you mean that he saw something of worth in you? You may not have become a paladin in life, sure. But by continuing on, even in Era's name, as I mentioned, you still honored him and showed a paladin's valor and virtues.
You see, as these words speak, almost as if the Era visage gains a will of its own. It puts a hand on the black lamb as Andre turns his head to see the Era visage smiling upon him. This causes Andre to kind of break down in some tears as he tries to hide them in his fluffy hair.
Don't hide your tears. It's natural to feel this way.
You see, he looks at Era and says, "I'm sorry. I couldn't be there to console you or to help." You see the Era visage takes him into a hug as it starts dissipating into bright light while Era returns the hug and becomes one with him. You see the swirling snowstorm around you starts uh, culminating into a big tornado that engulfs you both. And eventually, give me one sec. You see the fog clears, and the vague visage you see lying beneath the icebergs beneath you becomes visible, and you see that it's the image of something you can find akin to either be Argynvost, but it also looks like a culmination of your visage as well on their face.
Yeggstakhan was a corruption of the power that has been dormant in you this entire time. You don't need to rely on that corrupted power. Just look to your own strength. And if you don't
can't do it
think you have...
alone.
Who says you're alone? You have me. You have Era. And as I said, you have all of us. Even Kanan's warmed up to you.
You see he shifts freely now into the arrow form and goes like, "You're right, my beloved wielder. Such whinings and tears are not befitting of that of a hero. Think a smile suits us better, don't you think?"
That's the Era I know. And if you
He
choose to continue that name and that visage as well, I think the era of your past that you knew would be honored. Think of it as a mantle.
he smiles, turns around to you, and puts out a hand. "Well, this is the first time I've tried it, but let's say we crack this ice then."
You and your puns. Faunus just reaches out and takes Era's hand in his and pulls him into a hug.
We return now to the previous landscape with Hestia. Give me a sec. Uh, all of you are born witness to the sword finally being broken as Hestia shatters it seemingly into pieces. But as soon as she grins on her draconic face and lets go of her hand, she sees the blade has broken into various beautiful looking snowflake particles, which then revitalizes itself by reaffirming into two blades. As Falmouth, I'm going to add this to your inventory and replace it.
Wait, but Faunus not proficient with dual wielding.
Hold on. Read the thing before you judge. You now get true Oathbinder. I'm just gonna put it in there just for show on the chat. And along, what do you say?
My dumbass was on mute. I'm sitting here. I'm like, so he was a fake paladin.
And in addition to wielding True Oathbinder, you unlock the full breadth of all of the Warden of Frost's abilities. So you also get Ice Calving and Snowdrift, which you can both find under features. I'm just going to post them in chat just so everyone sees.
Oh, that's actually neat with ice calving. Snowdrift. Neat.
And you hold these two blades in your hand, and though you are not proficient with dual blades, you feel as if you've wielded them your whole life from the experiences given by the Warden of Frost. And thanks to that awakening of power, you get healed back to full health, as you are now adorned with a full chill over your body, as you are now considered the true Warden of Frost. Hestia just looks on you and just, what? And you get another free 3 actions.
Shame I don't have any spell slots left though for smites.
Huh?
Shame
Oh,
I don't
dude.
have any more spell slots.
Oh, baby, this is all free for this one moment of power. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. He's going to. You said 3 actions or 3 attacks?
3 actions. Wielding the true Oathbinder. Oh, you can roll with true Oathbinder instead.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because Oathbinder now becomes true Oathbinder. So do you want to roll with the? Okay, there we go. Do you want to do determination rolls to make it hit?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Nice. That's a hit. Dealing 28 damage. Would you like to smite on top of it?
Yes. Would I be able to use a 3rd level spot or no?
Just use any. It's free.
Okay. Okay. Next attack.
Nice. That's also a hit, dealing another set of damage against her. And because of the smites coming out, you see as you are slashing, like an icy visage of Andre or Era, depending on your choice, comes out, and also wields True Oathbinder as well, and does simultaneous attacks alongside you, like an after image. And for this last hit, since it's a nat 20, you completely just demolished her with this barrage of newfound attacks. So go ahead and just describe how you slay her.
He's going to be carving very quickly across her chest, back, neck, wings, and then for the final blow, just bisects at the neck for the head.
She cries out with just pained bird cries with each hit you do, And on the last hit, when she tries to retaliate by biting you, you instead lop off her neck. And with that strike, the visage, like you strike right through, and almost like passing the sword onto him, Era from behind catches the sword and stabs her from behind. And you see Era says, like, with this strike, we free you. And letting out one last cry of pain, she gets frozen over by the blade and completely perishes.
I like the little dead that pops up.
And you guys have fucking won. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. All right. And I'm going to say, due to that, you guys do level up.
Da 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 da.
Yep. So in order to level up on this program, you just go over to let me double check to make sure I'm doing it right.
I was about ready to say what we do.
Go to your features menu, and on the very top you see that little rectangle that says your class, like cleric or bard or all that. Yeah, look at that. Press the little wrench button on the top left in order to turn on edit mode and change your level to level 13.
Cool.
Okay,
And
where
then we
is it?
roll. And then we roll for HP.
Yep.
Where is it again?
So go to your features page.
I'm going to take that 9.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you see the thing that says your class in the rectangle, like bard or cleric and all that.
Hold on. Yes.
Okay. Press on the wrench on the top left of your character sheet to turn on edit mode and change that 12 to a 13.
Okay.
After that, it's gonna take you through the basic thing, HP rolls, which again, same rules as it was on Roll20. You guys get 3 rerolls.
Hold on. Are we talking about? You said Bard at the top with the box, yeah?
Yeah. The one that has fancy little icons next to it.
Okay. I am not.
You see it?
No. When I'm.
Are you
Okay,
are you
so
looking under features or items?
I'm under features.
At the very
Okay.
top of your list of features,
Yeah.
Yeah.
above the search bar, do you see
Yeah.
a box?
Yeah.
Okay. Top left corner. Click the wrench.
There's. Okay. Hold on.
The little toggle.
All right. Am I clicking the wrench on the main menu or am I clicking the wrench on the
The
pop
top
up?
wrench on the top left of the whole character sheet.
Okay.
The one that's above your name.
And now you should be able to change your number.
I just have effects summary, enabled
on.
effects, timed effects.
Whoa.
I get 4th level spells.
Okay, so you're helping her in Rattles?
Yeah, he's coming over to help.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you guys go through that. Let me know when you're done or if you need any help.
Oh my god, the other. Yes. There are 2 wrenches.
Oh, I didn't even see the other one.
You have 2 wrenches?
Yes.
That's weird. Oh, you're talking about the wrench on the top right?
On the
No,
top
you're doing
right. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
we're doing the one on the top left. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That would
She
be
is
my.
navigationally challenged.
Wow.
It's true. You go the opposite.
Shh. Fine. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Ooh, I get some fun spells.
So we don't take the average. We just roll.
Yeah,
And you
same
get-
as the Roll20. You guys get 3 rerolls. If Whatever it is on the last roll, if you take it, you gotta keep. I would keep that 6
That's
if I was
mine.
you. That's maximum. So
That's mine. Does Denny's get the level up? No, Denny's is
You
a
also
temp.
Denny's
forget to
held
also-
out longer than I thought he would have. I think casting it at level 5 definitely helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I did
Don't-
it.
What
Don't
did you
forget
say?
to
Go for it, Blaze.
don't forget to add your Constitution modifier as well.
How the fuck do I do that?
So, what's your Constitution level?
Where that at?
If you look on your sheet and you look at the main page and it shows your stats,
19.
19 Constitution, so +4, so you get 10 HP in total for this level.
It should automate it for you, I
It
think.
didn't. It didn't.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's weird.
So wait, does that mean we need to make adjustments here?
So you would need to go into the actual sheet itself under details. You click the little gear
That's
near
not
your
what
hit
I
points
meant.
that says
Details. Gear. Like a.
it'll say configure hit points. If you look at it, it'll be the hit points just above the green bar.
Oh, okay.
You
okay.
click configure hit points and then you just
You
change
got
the
one
big
more
number.
reroll, Mel. Yeah.
So you said 10, yeah?
Yes. So you'd add more. You should add 10 to what
There
you
we
currently
go.
use.
Okay.
Okay, is this all of us or is this
Save.
Yeah, pretty much all of you. So you add your con modifier to that, Mel, and then that's your new HP value that you add onto your max.
Like Falmouth rolled a 9, but he has a +4 Constitution modifier since he has 18 con, so you got 13 HP.
oh my god, will my Zoom stop resetting?
What did you say, Shrine?
Oh, my Zoom. I'm having this issue with my PC. I'm pretty sure it's related to my tablet, where occasionally my screens will just zoom in or out. So it
Uh-oh.
zoomed out to like
Eh.
80%. I was like, "Excuse me, sir."
It was really funny because she had the Foundry page up before you would open the server, and so it kept when it has that and it shows it's incorrect because I guess it hit trying to put the password in. It just has this giant die that says critical failure, and I was just watching this thing constantly zoom out and zoom in.
Okay, so 7th level. I get a 7th level spell
Ow.
slot. Does that mean I get a spell for this? I'm trying to recall.
Yeah, you can grab a level 7 spell if you wish.
How do we know if we can get spells or not?
So if you go to your progression thing, if you think about it, every odd level gets you
What's the progression thing?
so like I'm just gonna use
Okay,
the wiki
I'll deem it to you to
Do that.
Rattles.
Do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might
You know I
need
hate
a copy
spells
of that too.
as a wizard.
Yeah, that's the one downfall of Foundry. It's that it's not as fully automated as Roll20 is. But here you go, Rattles. Let me find you. There you are.
Don't perceive me.
So if you click on that link I just posted in the Discord, it shows you what spell levels you get at your progression level. So 13th level you get one spell slot per day of 7th level spells.
So you got a 7th level spell now.
Yes. And then and then at level 15 you get an 8th level spell, and at 9th, and then level 17 you get a 9th level spell.
Okay, so when we get a spell slot, we get a spell. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure because that's
it means you can
always the
pop
thing that
it.
get.
Yeah, it means you can pop it to cast a spell of 7th level.
Okay, but do we take on a new spell?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of.
Yeah.
It depends on how your class gains spells. Like clerics and paladins, for example, already know all their spells for the level they can cast up to, for example.
Hmm.
Wizards need to copy spells into books, find spell books, etc.
He has everything and he doesn't like it.
And then I need to see what my spells for this are. Okay, so I
Yeah,
get banishment and I get dimension door. Ooh.
how do I add a spell here? That's the next
Edit.
question.
Nice. I get banishment and dimension door
Ah, here we go.
from my oath. And then I also get
Hmm.
Aura of Life, Aura of Purity, Death Ward. Ooh, Death Ward watch be very handy.
Okay.
Yay, spell.
How do I go about adding? Like, I know we have lists of spells.
List.
So we're gonna deal with that after the session is done.
Okay.
For now,
Yeah.
just because it's gonna take a while with all the spells available for you guys to choose and pick from. So
Yep.
we'll handle that after the session.
All right.
But yeah, after that, you guys are victorious. Let me go ahead and end the encounter. You guys are all finished with your level ups, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, Mel, you good?
Dead.
Mel, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So she's good too. All right. So Blaze, you good?
Yep.
Okay. We can move on. So after the battle completes, you see smoldering, flickering flames come out from Seraphina's body as she reverts back to normal. The flaming brightness of her hair is definitely a lot weaker now as she stands in a pool of her draconic body's blood. Damn it. Well, what are you waiting for? Finish the job. I'd rather die than help you.
So be it.
Ara looks at you and is like, Master, as much as she wishes to, we can't allow her.
Now, see, that's a conundrum here. Because my sworn enemy, as an oath of as for my oath of vengeance, is tyrants. If I let her go without facing justice, I break my oath.
You hear him, right, fake paladin? Do it then. Kill me. Andre appears from Truth's Oathbinder and looks down at her. And is that what you want to die as? Just a tyrant? Look at you taking that true form now. What's the matter? I got tired of playing play and pretend? She looks down and starts chuckling before coughing and choking on her own blood a little bit. As Era continues, if she helps us on our journey, then she won't be a tyrant, and you won't have to slay her for your vow, correct?
Technically, yes. But you've already heard her. She will not ally with us. And we can't exactly force her hand. None of us knows Gias, for example.
Era looks at her and says, Seraphina, I know what was done to you was unfair. But none of us chose this. But even then, it's our duty to see it through. Stubborn as he is, he lightens his tone a little bit and kneels down to meet her gaze. Stubborn as you know who is, he's still on our side now after some convincing. You've been at it alone for a long time, being used up by Strahd. How much longer before he has no more use for you? You see, she looks away from Andre almost out of spite. Belligerent bastard as he is. At least he doesn't ask me to sacrifice my life for some worthless cause.
Yet. How long do you think it'll be before he does away with you once you have no longer of use to him?
You see, Andre reaffirms this point by saying, if he was your ally, he would have sent help by now. He knew we were coming. He knew we slew Bella, and he still let you fall here. If that's not a disregard for your life, I don't know what is. I may not be the person you remember as the Warden of Frost, but I'm here now. My wielder taught me that. We have a responsibility to this, and we have to see it through, Seraphina.
Paul just saunters up nearby.
What do you say, Paul?
I said Paul just saunters up nearby.
You see, she kind of inches away from you, almost as if to be disgusted by your visage.
He's gonna hold out a hand to her and just smile.
You see, she slaps away the hand and tries to get up herself while holding on to her injuries.
He's
I'm
gonna
not. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I'm not some mewling weakling.
Paul's gonna grab her arm and use life transference.
You see, she thinks you're about to use something untoward against her, and she tries to break away from you, but she sees her wounds starting to close up as she sees you use your own life force for this. And she looks at you and goes like, you're either positively stupid or just wanting to die early.
I don't think I'm going to be the one that dies early.
The only reason you're doing this is because it serves your cause.
Which is?
I suppose I don't have a choice now that I'm beaten. You there. And she points to you, Kanan. If I'm going to be fucking bound to anyone, it better be you. Come over here.
No.
What?
No.
You dare refuse me?
I refuse.
How fucking dare you after I gave you power?
You tried to force me to kill my friends.
And she looks at you and is like, friends? Oh, they haven't seen what's inside you yet.
Pretty sure we have.
Don't think I ever told you, did I, Red Dragonborn? When you were slightly contracted with me there, I took a little peek inside your memories. Oh, such things you hide.
If you're trying to threaten me, it's not going to work.
Whatever the case your words may be, you are one born of fire. It is obvious to anyone that you would be the one most fitted for this contract
I
anyway.
refuse.
She refutes your words and tries to hold out her hand to initiate a contract with you. Your words do not matter. The magic is what tells. And the circuits look like they're heading towards Canaan. but then they make a sharp turn right and head towards Roger.
Oh no, I knew it.
Knew it.
And you say, she looks over to right and goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me."
Well, that is his name.
I don't know what your problem is with
Era
me.
just holds her hand in place and she goes, "No, let me go."
A
You
contract is
said
a
yourself,
contract.
Serafina, the magic knows. Now just let the boy contract with you.
Roger's actually gonna pause for a minute and be like, "Well, I don't think she's okay with it."
Anyone but that one. I'll even take the filthy deviling over there.
What's the terms?
And he just goes like, ugh, just same as this one has over here with this one. And she points to Andre and Falmouth.
Okay, you'll have to elaborate a bit.
I'll grant you power. In exchange, you and I are bound.
Okay, well, I already have power, so gonna have to add something on there.
Look, just take the damn deal.
I ain't opposed to taking the deal, but there's something I need to know, and that's why the hell you hate me so damn much.
You see, she looks over to your words, and it looks like she's about to fucking backhand you. And she instead calms down and takes a deep breath as you see the fires on her hair start to recede. What's your name?
Roger, Buck Roger Cunningham.
Of whom do you descend from?
Whom do I descend from? Well, that'd be Honor.
She raises a brow. You're not lying, are you?
Why would he
Tr-
lie?
No.
no. Rather that you think you're telling the truth.
What's that supposed to mean?
She rolls her eyes and goes like, look, either kill me here or pick someone else for me. I will not do this. Andre then just takes her hand and makes it join with with Roger.
Oh
And he
my
goes,
god.
"You bastard."
Roger's gonna kind of look over Honor and be like, "Look, that ain't really consenting."
And she uh Andre just looks at you and goes like, I know, but we're kind of short on time, and you know how she is. And you think she tries to bite Andre, and he just backs out. So he goes like, "Well, hurry it up."
She's gonna look at her and just be like, "Look, I guess we're gonna be stuck together."
Uh, you see, suddenly you're taken into a shared planescape between you both, but
Oh boy.
with a degree of coldness between you two, it's like complete blank. A complete set of white paints this picture. You see nothing except the form of Serafina before you and yourself in this blank space, and it seems like she's completely unwilling to share anything with you from what you feel. And you do sense a link between you two for now, though, as she looks to be looking to the side with crossed arms, as she's still like extremely pouting right now. Why in all of this God's damned earth did it have to be you?
Oh fuck if I know. But if we're gonna be stuck here, what the hell are you talking about?
You see her look of frustration and anger turns into uh something else. Go ahead and roll for insight for me.
Yo.
I was
Nice.
I was thinking in my brain, like, I swear to God, if they nat 20, I'm gonna have to tell more than. Oh my God.
You
Okay.
got fucked over.
I tried
The
avoiding it by
dice
not saying
know.
it. I was gonna say it, but I was like, no, if I say it, I'll bring it to life. But you know what? It did it anyway. Fuck everything.
The
Fuck
dice know.
everything.
I mean,
Okay.
that's what I do. That's my job.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. She puts out one finger to you, and she just says, 5 seconds.
Okay, lady, you got to explain a little bit more about what you want me to
Take it
do
or
here.
leave it.
He's, he's just gonna put his finger to hers because he's like, I don't know what you're doing. Are you pointing at me? Like,
You touch her finger, and almost like in a almost nauseating flash, you get like almost like fast forwarded footage in your mind of her past. You see, it's too fast for you to get everything clearly, but with your nat 20 insight, you see what looks to be a young maiden uh, of the desert tribes, uh, dancing away with a big smile on her face, full of talent and beaming with life. And you see what seems to be a particular patron in the crowd, a young looking traveler, tiefling of darker red color, but with similar features to you. And you see he smiles at this dancer. The forwarded footage goes along. You see them spending more time together, them meeting after the performance, some wooing happening, and some you know behind the curtains shit happening. Eventually, there's a promise ring involved, as you can see. Um, but eventually, you see the look of betrayal on her face as she is planted right in the middle of what looks to be a magic circle with some chains. She calls out into the darkness, and no one responds, only the visage of the tiefling who now turns his back to her. And after that, you feel like throwing up, and you disconnect from what she shows you.
Right, just gonna kind of stand there for a minute, like trying to get his bearings. Okay. I look like somebody that massively fucked you over.
She slaps you across the face immediately.
What? What was that for?
Something I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's a little too irresistible not to when you wear that face.
Well, I can't really help that too much, can I? Now, uh, can I know who what this fucker's name was?
She grits her teeth as if to consider whether or not she wants to go further with this. If for some ungodly reason I make the stupid decision to go through with this, are you with that black lamb and the silver dragon? Are you trying to offer my life in order to heal this land or whatever crap excuse they give you?
Well, I would prefer overall that we don't have to do any self-sacrificing. I can't say that it won't happen,
And
but
if there's no choice in the end,
if there's absolutely no choice, if it has to be done, but I will do everything that I can to prevent that sort of thing from happening for everybody in our group.
You say a lot of pretty words, little tiefling. Maybe you're not so different from that man after all. But pretty words turn out pretty ugly in the end when they don't live up to their promises.
If she can share stuff with me, can I share stuff with her?
Yeah.
Okay. Roger's gonna hold out his hand, same way she did, basically.
She sees you extend a hand, and she backs away a little bit, almost as if disgusted for a second, before she slowly just takes your hand. And what are you showing her?
Basically, same like life story functionally.
She
The quick version, but
yeah,
life story to give her an idea of what his general demeanor is.
she holds fast to your hand and calmly, after a while, opens her eyes when she's finished. What was his name?
Whose name?
She looks at you with a knowing look.
Hmm.
What was his name?
Well, he went by Lauren. That wasn't his real name.
She nods slowly. Do you still love this one?
I don't think so.
And do you still hold fast to the faith that they somehow still loved you?
Mm, no, not anymore.
Then maybe you're not so stupid as I thought you looked.
Well, gee, thanks.
She just clicks her tongue and says, "You're welcome." Betrayal burns a lot longer than fire usually does, little one. I thought that after all these years, perhaps I could forgive what was done to me. She shakes her head slowly, but every time it just comes back to me like surging wave. The
You
life I
ain't
could have had.
you ain't the only one in that respect.
Fine. I'll make this contract with you. But if it comes down to life or death, don't expect me to treat your life as more precedent over mine.
Understood.
We serve each other to our own ends, nothing more.
Understood.
She takes a deep breath, like turns around almost as if to recompose herself. Wait, that's the wrong song. That is the wrong song. Give me a sec. She turns around and with a flourish of fire that encircles her in a small uh, ritualistic dance, a firebrand appears on the palm of her hand as she extends it to you in a dancer's spin. Roger Buck Cunningham, you stand before me, able in body, strong of soul, heart burning fire and love for companionship. Do you accept the flame of Mother Gaia and all that comes with it?
I accept. And Roger's going to take her hand.
You
And
take. Oh, go ahead.
oh, I was going to say, and kind of like join her in dance, basically.
Yeah. You join her step by step, following her lead in this ritualistic dance. Eventually, completing in pose in which you dip her low to the ground as she lets out. It's a little hard to tell, but you can catch it. You catch a little grin at the corner of her mouth as she hides her expression, but she says, "Not bad." And you're brought back to the current landscape as Seraphina disappears and becomes one with you.
Roger's going to kind of stand there for a minute, sort of look at his hands.
Yeah. Your body feels definitely a lot warmer than usual, almost as if there's like some sort of constant hearth inside of your soul.
Good boy.
And you feel more powerful than before.
He's going to look at Falmouth and just be like, well, you might need to give me an overview of how this works, but
Era tilted his head. So she accepted.
Yep.
So
He breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, thank God. I thought she burned you up in there.
Paul is fucking pissed.
Oh, no.
Era just turns to you and goes like, I would have cooled him down, but she's been known to get a little feisty, as we all know.
Yeah, I can definitely say that she's feisty.
So
go ahead and roll for a wisdom saving throw, Roger.
Oh no.
You successfully resisted the immediate thought that is put forth in your brain from somewhere to punch Era in the gut.
Great, I have intrusive thoughts now. Fantastic. Roger's just gonna think, all right, now stop that.
She looks from your mind. She speaks out and goes like, "I don't know what you're talking about." But I'm looking around in here, and you got a lot of repression in here, you know.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that.
Not as bad as the other one, but certainly a lot to contend with.
And we ain't talking about that.
She looks over to well, she first appears out of your body first, nearby. And she glares over in Kanan's direction, almost as if in resentment. And you can feel what she's feeling, Roger, because you kind of feel like hate, but it's directed to no one that you know. But for her direction, it's definitely a Kanan.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
And you see she starts walking over to Kanan with her hands on her hips and looks over to him and just goes like, someone's been messing with your circuits, haven't they?
He's going to ignore her.
Lessened my influence over you. I'll have to keep a close eye on how this is done then. In the
Something
meantime,
that you
since
cannot comprehend, little flame.
little she looks at you and she starts burning up in flames, and Roger, it starts to heat you up, and it starts to hurt a little bit as like you feel like you're being tugged along here.
Roger's just like, all right, cool it, relax.
Your
Ugh.
flames do not burn hotter than my queen's.
Your queen. Typical. When men get another woman, they start talking a lot tougher.
She is my mother. You will show her due deference.
Your mother.
Falmouth just raises a brow when he hears that.
Yeah. Not really someone you won't mess with too much.
Well then, mama's boy. Since I'm stuck to your little companion here, I suppose we'll be seeing a lot more of each other.
Unlikely.
Oh, we will.
No. You stay out of my way. I stay out of yours.
Oh,
I
but what about
want
when we get in your
nothing
way?
to do with you.
Consider a little payback for refusing me, little dragon. Now come
Infamously.
along, boy. Let's go.
Oh, excuse me? All right, now hang on.
He just
Don't
goes
like
like,
that.
see, he looks at you and goes like, if I'm going along with you, I need a proper place to stay.
All right, but you ain't gonna call me boy, and you ain't gonna act like I'm your valet or servant. If you're part of this, you're part of this. And he's gonna gesture around at the party. Unfortunately, that makes you functionally family. Which means I got two bitchy sisters now.
She tilts her head and eyes at you and just goes like, you truly think I'm a part of this podunk little family?
Yep. Unfortunately, you are. Congrats.
I serve myself and myself only, little one.
And you should
There
have
are
killed
worse
yourself
things.
while you had the chance.
Look, there's plenty of people and families that are like that. Trust me, I got one at home.
She looks over to you, Kana, and just goes like, oh, there's still time.
There are worse things you could be going through right now.
He's just going to smile.
You know what? Since you feel like being so sassy, little dragon, I was going to tell you about something peculiar I found inside your soul when I looked.
I
but
don't care.
I suppose you're gonna have to find out for yourself.
Like I said, I don't care.
She gives you like the I'm watching you thing with her fingers. And she saunters off to follow along her pack partner.
Falmouth's going to approach Godfrey.
Sir Godfrey looks at you all and goes, like, are you injured?
I'm actually well, thanks to, well, to Andre and to Era. I do have. What did happen to Sir Victor Horngard?
He should be fine. His soul now resides back within the throne, where it always is.
I was
He
afraid
acts
he got
like a
couldn't
sort
call.
of guardian spirit that keeps us all tethered here.
I was
Once
afraid
you
he
got-
got caught in a blast.
He shakes his head. I accounted for that, young one. But thank you for asking. He lifts up his hand and casts a spell to heal you all, and you all basically get a long rest. He looks over to Andre, and even with his ghoulish face, he breaks out a smile. I always knew you were worthy, little Andre. I simply waited for you to realize it yourself. And
Will
it
do.
seems like you had some help in that department as well. You are a paladin of the finest honor in defending this broken place, Falmouth. And
Actually,
though
that
I may
was
not have the authority anymore, yet were I able to give it, I would associate you as one of the Silver Order myself.
That was something I was actually going to consider bringing up to you and to Sir Victor, actually. My intention, actually, is to rebuild the order. Naturally, I would have asked for yours and other members' blessing to do so, since it's not my place to simply assume I can do so.
He smiles. We are spirits of vengeance now, child. Once our purpose is fulfilled, we will leave this plane. But to hear that you have such a fine goal to try and revive our order, it gladdens me to hear that someone will take up our charge after we are gone. He looks over to Andre. No matter how your purpose or your journey ends, little Andre, I'm sure you'll be looking over this fine paladin, even in the afterlife, should it come to it. Andre smiles and takes on the arrow form as he says, I search for a new path now, Sir Godfrey. A better one for all of us, even the wardens. Turns out this particular group of heroes reminded me what hope means. Sir Godfrey smiles and puts a hand on the boy's shoulder. Then I wish you strength and justice upon your journey. May Bahamut watch over you. Andre smiles and takes the old man in a hug, which he's a bit surprised by, but he nevertheless returns it. Now go, young one. No doubt that after your victory here, Strahd will send some of his own men to inspect. When he finds us shambling souls, he will not expect more than what has already been done by you. Go. Andre nods and returns his form as true Oathbinder to Falmouth. And Seraphina just sighs and just goes, well, come along then. Ugh. I'm just gonna call you Roger.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what most people call me.
You need a name change.
You need
Roger is
to call me.
fine.
What? I picked
Never
fuck
mind.
myself. Fuck Roger, it's instructions. What?
She rolls her eyes and she says one singular thing to you. Trouble indeed.
He's just gonna kind of look at her like sort of raising an eyebrow, like confused.
Come along. I have some ideas on how we can bother that little friend of yours.
Speaking of another warden, we do have another warden that we've managed to find, though he is particularly reluctant. Even more so than you are, I think.
Oh,
She
he'll
speaks
love
inside
you.
of Roger's mind, like, oh, not the filthy shut-in.
Roger's gonna say this out loud and be like, yeah, the shut-in is also with us, okay?
Disgusting. I'm assuming that means you haven't. I'm assuming that means you haven't found Chroma yet.
Chroma. And he's gonna look over at Falmouth. like
Not to my knowledge. How many
He's
wardens are there?
There's one left since you got 3. Last one, though, is Chroma, and good luck finding him. He secluded himself elsewhere, and I doubt even the Black Lamb knows. Isn't that right? Andre calls out, uh, unfortunately true.
So
We
what's he
haven't been able to
warden of?
find any information about him, not even with the bird's help.
So what's he warden of? If you're the warden of Flame, Andre Era, however he wants to call himself, is the warden of Frost.
Era
And
scratches his face and goes like, "It's a little intense." And you see here Seraphina as he's the warden of Night and Day,
Night and day.
one who holds the scales. He
Wouldn't
holds
warden-
many titles, but he governs over justice, of evil and good, of night and day, of black and white.
So we got
warden of
night.
Balance. I feel like that's less of a mouthful. Warden of Balance.
Yeah, balance sounds.
Call him what you like. I call him a freak.
You seem to think everybody's a freak except you.
Have you looked in
No
a
offense.
mirror?
You see, she scoffs at you, and like you feel like someone flicked your head, but like it's from the inside.
Oh,
And
that's
to yourself, like, listen, idiot. If even someone like me says that this is an intense freak, what do you think he's like?
once again. You seem to think that everybody who is not you is a freak. So
He's not.
I don't know.
He's not like me and the little black lamb over there, or even the shut-in. He takes his duties extremely seriously. He was the first, and he's still the first. Hasn't landed that role over to anyone. And as far as I remember, I think he killed his last host.
Oh,
All right.
just gonna look at Kanan like nervously.
Roger's just gonna be like, well, that won't be something that we haven't dealt with before.
She appears for just a bit from behind Roger to look over to Kanan. So, have fun with that.
Also, Roger's gonna stop for a minute and just be like, "You're getting your own room, by the way."
Yeah, and she goes because Warden of Balance, Defender of Justice, and also of Black and White. What do you think he's going to find when he looks inside you, Red?
I mean,
And she looks over to Roger and goes like, "That's half the reason I joined up in this little broken cause. I figured it'd be fun to see your little friend there get burnt up."
well,
Roger just
considering
kinda
his
rolls eyes.
well, there's his parentage, but there's also his beliefs and his choices where he is a follower of Bahamut. So I'd argue that he is already pretty balanced in terms of that.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Can't wait till you meet Chroma then. I mean, isn't that right? Remember the first time he met you, little black lamb? Era kind of rubs his arm, just goes, "I rather not remember it." In any case, the last time we met, he got all huffy and really upset, and he decided to defeat us all in combat, all by himself. And then he decided to seclude himself because he thought none of us were worthy of our jobs.
So you're telling me that he's you and the shut-in?
He just shrugs her head and is just like, "I suppose, but no one's as beautiful as me."
All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Did you want to say something, Tiny Dick?
Who was
I am
that
anything but tiny.
Okay, Tiny Dick.
Oh, this is gonna be delightful. Like I said, you are getting your own room.
It's good. Better be a good dressing room.
And
I am
stay
not
out of
having you
mine.
I am not having you in my
She
head.
looks over to you, Kane, and it's like, "Oh, don't flatter yourself. That offer is already long gone."
I don't think he's too broken up over it.
And it just goes like, well, what are we waiting for? Whole ass. Ugh, it feels like I'm stuck in the fucking tight room. You have so little mana to give.
Well, thanks.
So it amazes me that you're even talented in magic at all.
So I
She
think I
peruses
need
her
to.
circuit and looks at you as like, what do you use this for? Summoning constructs and she
Is she physically there, or is
he
she
is
still in his head?
basically perusing through your magic knowledge and looking at your spell list and goes like, oh dear god, it's nothing here but just teleportations.
Okay. Is she physically there, or is she still in his head?
Yeah, she's still in your head.
Okay. Can he? Can he basically?
Just give her a copy of the Kama Sutra. He's probably got it memorized.
Oh my god! Can he basically do the same, like flicking in the head, like feeling to her?
Yes.
That's basically what he tries to do.
He's like, you fucker, do you try to strike me?
Yeah, I
And
sure did.
she's constantly flicks you multiple times now from inside.
You're basically doing the bullshit
Oh.
that siblings do. He's doing the same fucking thing.
Oh goodness.
Great.
Oh, I'm going to need to run you through a lot of things. I think.
I didn't think I needed a second fave, but I got one.
Mel, would you like to ask for it now?
Who do you think is worse?
I guess.
Kanan, you go off to yourself a little bit, and suddenly you guys see Kanan's wings start sprouting. And you feel tremendous pain as you arch over, and from the back of your coat, the previous stumps of your wings become full life again, and you see your pronounced red wings again. And you see Seraphina goes like, "Well, should have let me told him."
He's gonna flap him a couple of times before he smiles.
And you feel almost as if someone rubbing your chin, almost like in a motherly fashion. And in a strange bit of likeness, Paul, you feel that against your cheek too.
Does not like that.
After
Thank
all that
you.
bullshit we went through in his soul trying to force Tiamat out and whatever.
Thank you.
Tiamat's voice
Mother.
calls to you and just goes like, "Another mighty dragon has been slain to prove your power.
I will
Keep
destroy
appeasing."
all of my siblings.
Go ahead. Sorry.
He's gonna say, I will destroy all of my siblings. And I will
All
claim
of
their
what?
power for myself.
She looks at you and just goes like, "Good, good."
And he's gonna fly off.
Fly off where?
Back to the manor.
I thought you were gonna leave though. I was like, oh shit. You guys just watch him fly off all of a sudden, seemingly talking to himself.
Roger's just like, well, bye, I guess.
Seraphina's literally sitting inside you eating popcorn right now and goes like, mm-hmm. Should have let me told him.
Oh my god.
She takes a singular piece of popcorn from her bag and just goes like, oh, and some fun stuff's coming up with him, but you know what? I won't spoil you on that.
Oh. All right.
And she just pops that singular popcorn in her mouth.
Can we get home?
Oh, trust me, I would very much like to do so. I need to see Magda about some things, and also Arno.
All right, you guys basically journey on your way back home. On the way, well, out of everyone's view as you guys leave the place, and also as Sir Godfrey leaves the place, you see.
Don't like
Yeah, give me
that.
a sec.
How do I get the feeling we're going to hear
Well,
Strahd's
you
theme
guys
now?
don't see, but this is like a cutscene out of view.
Knew it! Fucking knew it.
Mel, what are you doing?
She's farting with her mouth.
Stop that.
No, I actually farted. Sorry.
Oh. Damn, Dutch oven.
I wasn't trying to say anything, but you brought it up.
But you see Strahd appears with Sebastian alongside him, and it seems like he doesn't look actually perturbed about the situation. Going over to the smoldering remains of where Hestia was defeated, and he raises a hand, his eyes going full blood red, that the blood of which drips out of his eyes as he calls upon some unknown dark powers. As you see an eldritch hand suddenly bursts forth from his chest and absorbs the energies of the area, this one being orange tinted, forming into an orb before the arm takes it and then reverts back into Strahd's soul.
Well, that's not a problem.
These ones are more promising than the last, are they not, Sebastian? Yes, sir. I believe they'll make it farther than the usual ones. They've made it past several checkpoints already, actually. It's following along the same patterns. You see Strahd smiles and goes like, and my beloved's condition? Still unknown. But perhaps with this many anomalies, we can break the cage. Good. Good. Just 2 more to go. You see he sighs almost wistfully. It's good to have the cards on the table. And soon, we will be free. And that's going to be it for this session.
Nice.
Huzzah!
We're fucked.
Roger's got 2 bitchy sisters. I can't believe it.
And Kanan's going Anakin Skywalker.
But yeah, you guys did it. Another warden.
Yep.
And in the next session, Roger's gonna get some abilities, but not all of them because, you know, obvious reasons. She's stonewalling you.
Yeah.
But, yep. You guys did a great job today. Hope you guys had fun.
I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did have an idea that I'm just going to mention to you in DM.
Sure.
I
Go
was
ahead.
concerned about how this fight was gonna go, and then this happened, and it's like, okay.
I'm concerned on how some fights are going to start.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, house is getting bigger.
All I can think of is okay.
Seraphina versus Faye is going to be interesting.
it's-
Just the clash of egos there.
I'm like, is this gonna be they hate each other, or is this gonna be they team up? Because either of those is going to be chaos for the household.
She contracts with Faye instead.
Oh my god.
No! That would be disastrous.
Faye right now is going under cat depression, though.
Yeah, Faye is in cat depression hell.
And Lord knows what Grom's has been doing while you guys are away.
Oh, I can't wait for her.
Oh god, her meeting Grom.
Yep.
Oh, Faye's gonna be... If she thinks the shut-in is filthy, just wait until she meets the orcs.
Oh my god.
But yeah, good job, team. You guys did great today. I had a lot of fun. I did. So now, let's schedule the next one. Are you guys free on the 27th?
No,
Yeah. Oh.
You're not free, Mel?
that's my wedding anniversary.
Oh,
yes.
shoot. Yeah, that's definitely important. We can't do it then. The 20th, unfortunately, I have a family thing I got to do. How about the 3rd of August?
We can do that.
The third works. Just as a note that after the third, I will actually be away,
Oh,
for
okay.
quite a while.
For a trip?
Yeah. My dad and I are going to Europe.
Oh, that
Oh
sounds exciting.
shit!
Nice.
Nice. European adventures, man. Keep us posted.
I guess.
Yeah. Crew's going to, well, we fly to Barcelona first, then it goes to Nice, then to Pisa, to Rome, to Sicily, Malta,
God damn. That's basically all of Europe. That boy.
the Mediterranean area. Split Croatia, where they actually did a lot of filming in Marine in Game of Thrones, which will be able to see
Ah,
in a tour, and also to Greece.
nice. So how long are you going to be away for? Just so we can note it down for the schedule.
Yeah, as far as what I have in my calendar, it is set to start the 9th is when we fly out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the last day of the cruise itself is the 21st, but I probably won't be back until like the 22nd or 23rd because like there's the whole flight from Venice to Heathrow since there's a layover in Heathrow over to before I get home. So
Gotcha. Okay, so you're not going to be back until like pretty much late August then, right?
yeah, pretty much like the 24th would probably be the earliest session I can do after the third one. After the
Okay,
one
looks
on the
like
third.
okay. So looks like I'm gonna have to come out of my one-shot retirement in order to schedule something so that
I'll
people
make
have something to play in the
arrangements.
interim. Are you sure? No, I can do it.
It's fine.
Oh man, it's your anniversary. You shouldn't have to
It's fine,
spend it
dude.
playing
It's
one-shot.
fine.
No, we can do that. With the third is fine. I can do the third. It's just after the third,
No,
I
no,
won't be available.
I know, but like afterwards, we're gonna have like a bit of a wait, and then just so that people don't get too anxious, I can do a one-shot in the meantime,
No, I'm
or
good.
Mel, either one.
One,
What you say, Rattles?
one shot.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for letting us know, Blaze. So we're set for at least for now, August 3rd. And then after that, Blaze will go on hiatus for a bit for his trip,
Mhm.
which we can just do a one shot in the meantime.
I think I will keep you posted with pictures and everything.
Yeah, go ahead, man. All right. Are we all set?
This just means that we're gonna have even more shit to come back to. We have a lot of writing to do.
Oh, yeah. But yep. Thank you everybody for attending today.
Yep.
Let me put in the channel that August 3rd is the next session, unless someone already did it. No, I'll do it. Okay.
Also, where are we? Okay, so like okay, so we can go through the spells that are in the thing to pick spells. Yeah.
Sorry, give me a sec. I'm writing down
Yep.
the thing. Oh, thanks, Blaze. But yes, you can pick out the same spells from the same books that have been available so far.
Okay.
Basically, anything that offers spells in the compendium should be available to you guys, and you just pick any of them out and let me know which one you're putting in and which one you're taking out.
Okay.
Yeah. I just need to add some things from like the core books
Yeah.
that I
The
get access to as Paladin.
the server will stay on for a long time as long as someone's in it. So,
Oh,
yeah,
Okay.
if you guys need to, just stay in it, pick out your spells, let me know.
Yeah.
If you have
That
any
sounds
questions, DM me too.
all right.
okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Perfect. Then I'd say we call it for now. Thank you guys for being awesome ass players.
Thank